going live. It's giving me like a rainbow wheel of death. I hope I'm able to do this. What's up, duelists? We are back. I know, it's been a crazy weekend. The weekend that lasted 9 days from Genesis RBET. Oh my goodness. What is happening? I just need to share that I'm live real quick, and we will be gaming. What's up, duelists? Live now from Las Vegas. Live playing Edison format. Come hang. Paste. Fucking paste, bitch. God damn. Alright. We got it. What's up, duelists? Welcome in. Today we're going to be playing Demise, King of Armageddon in a OTK deck. I'm going to be practicing with this deck, trying to get the list right. I really like this deck. It's one of my favorites, so I saw it did pretty well recently at a tournament, and I want to play it. So here we are. I got to build the sideboard. I got 3 My Body as a Shield. This helps a lot in this deck, I think. It takes down a lot of those annoying cards. You know the ones. Fossil Dyna. Pachycephalo, namely. Because when you swing in with the Dark Guy, it flips up Pachy's, and then you're just like, fuck, I lose. But then you can My Body as a Shield, is it? And then you win. Then you win, obviously. So, yeah. Trying to figure out what else I want to side, though. Because, like, so far, my side is kind of all over the place. Space Typhoon is interesting. I don't know if that's our game, though. I think Space Typhoon might be a little bit too anemic, a little bit too weak. But it might be worth playing. I'm not sure. Are there any, like, rock monsters that are worth siding? Fiend monsters? Doom Caliber, maybe. It's not a bad card. I thought about DD Crow, because Necrogarna is really annoying. So I was like, maybe just side 3 DD Crow. 2 Kaiku. Just to beat Necrogarna. I really hate Necrogarna. That's like one of the most popular ways this deck loses. Alright, cool. That should be that. Some serious cooking going on here. What's up, Edison Club 2010? How you doing today? Do I need Fossil Dyna myself? Ooh, we may need Fossil Dyna ourselves. My chronically online title makes you feel seen. What's up, Super TCG? Welcome in, duelists. I wonder what the delay is like on today's stream. Good evening. Blade Priest says we got to make this deck viable so you can play it on your new Demise map from Genesis. Yes, absolutely. I think this is my next hyper fixation. It's going to be Demise, King of Armageddon. Whether it's this skeleton or a different one with advanced ritual art or whatever, I'm going to be playing this card like 600 times over the next few months. So get used to seeing this card. I actually think it's very good. I think it's a busted card. This is like a JD that you don't need a graveyard for. That's pretty good. Good evening, everyone. I gotta fill out my extra deck, don't I? What are some cool extra decks? Oh, I guess Chimera Tech. I get a couple of those. Alright, now let's get some cool extra decks. Are we going Synchro or are we going Fusion? Let's go Synchro. Who's like a really badass Synchro? Black Brute Drago's badass. We can make this deck cost $1 million for no reason. Let's put Brute Drago, Magical Android, like all the cards that haven't been reprinted. What's another extra deck card? Dark End Dragon hasn't been reprinted. Yes, it's no longer budget. Psychic Life Transfer has only 1 print. X-Saber Hyunlei, let's go. Alright. It looks good to me, right, chat? This Solemn might be a bit random. What if instead of Solemn we went like Lightning Vortex? Vort. We can maybe get another Vort in there. Is Vort better than Compulse? Maybe, yeah. That actually sounds about right. So, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do Vort. Even though Demise is kind of already a Vort, this can take out Vanities, which is nice. I guess Vanities is kind of a bitch, isn't it? Vanities and like Face Up Dyna. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Maybe we should max Vort. I think we should maybe max Vort. Maybe this second Kaiku is not that good. Because, like, our preempt is, like, we just, bring in 3 My Body, 3 Vort. And that's, like, our preempt into, like, decks outside Dyna or Vanities. And then we have to bring out 6 cards. Jeez, that's a lot. You would side out some number of Lava Golems. Right? Puts them out to Royal Oppression. We have Decree, Heavy Storm, Giant Trunade, and another Royal Decree. So we have 4 outs, and we have a good amount of draw power. Not a ton of draw power, but, like, a good amount. We have 3 Upstart, 3 Trade-In, 1 Allure. So, like, seeing one of our 4 outs probably isn't that unlikely, right? We could also just dodge Royal Oppression. They don't have it. What's also a Fiend? What's also a Fiend? Did I say something that's also a Fiend? Vanities? Wait, what? I'm confused. What's also a Fiend, Noah? Did I say something? I might have said something. I'm losing train of thought here. Cool. We need Vort. Yeah, this looks fine. I don't know. Maybe the compulsories are ambitious. Is compulsory ambitious? Oh, Trap Eater? Trap Eater's just really bad, though. Because, like, you have to play into the Royal Oppression before you can use it. So you have to burn a Dark Calling or a Dark Fusion. Which is really bad. Like, you would just play Space Typhoon at that point. And we're not even playing that. I should probably play it, though. We'll do 1 Compulse, 1 Space Typhoon. That's, for the chat. Alright, let's do some test hands and let's hop into some games. Fuck it. I'm trying to duel today. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! I've been playing Riftbound all week. Because I'm trying to get ready for the regional. I finally think I'm, like, barely capable. Okay, this hand is fine. This is one of those moments where it's like, we might just be, like, demising. You just grab the contract with the Abyss here. Set the Decree. They'll kill your Manju. You end phase Decree. Draw for turn is going to be Trunade. Interesting. Interesting. How does this hand work? So you got Contract, Sack, Lava Golem, Special Demise, blow up the field, obviously. And you're lower life, so Megamorph is active. And then you've got Guardian. But that's not enough damage. It's not an OTK. You might have to, like, wait. You might have to just, like, take a hit and, like, wait a turn. And then you hit Hidden Armory here, which also doesn't do anything. Because you already have Megamorph. No! There's got to be a way Hidden Armory, like, expands in a way that's, like, meaningful beyond Megamorph. Maybe, like, I don't know. That hand was a brick. No Dark Fusion, no Dark Calling, no Trade-In. Brutal. This hand looks much better. So it's hands like this where I'm like, do we Hidden Armory first? I think you do. Even though you can't summon Manju now. Aw, shit, that was a bad mill. Maybe you're not supposed to Hidden Armory first. But I feel like deck thinning is pretty good when you have 2 draw cards. Like, oh shit, we hit a rock. That's actually really good. Because now we have a Fiend and a rock. And it's also the perfect rock because it's the only one we can DDR. That isn't Guardian, of course. And then you would trade in here and try to hit Dark Calling. Right? We hit Dark Fusion. It's not ideal. But we do have Decree, so we can kind of chill out. Alright. So we end phase Decree. On our turn, we get to draw into Dark Calling. And that's game. You take the hit, and then you Dark Calling, and then you get 6,900 guy. What is it? 5,800 guy. So this guy's 5,800, and then if you've taken damage, you can Megamorph, and if you haven't taken damage, you can DDR, and you can bring out the Gaia Plate, and that's game. So, yeah, cool. So, that's kind of how the deck is trying to work. We're just trying to kill people on turn 2. So it's like a really simple deck, but the sequencing does matter quite a bit. Like here, do you Manju first? I think you do. I think you get your Dark Abyss contract out of the deck. Yup. I think deck thinning before drawing is usually going to be the best. And then you always want to pitch the cards you can't play, like the Valks. Oh my gosh, another trade-in? That's fucking amazing. So at this point, I think you pitch Gaia Plate. Because if you draw Dark Fusion, you want to be able to make 6,500. Like if you pitch Gaia Plate here, now you can Dark Fusion into something. We didn't quite get there. We drew Allure. Do you Allure away the Demise here? That's another question. Yes, probably because you have Manju for the next Demise. So I'd probably just Allure away the Demise. We drew Heavy Storm and Upstart Goblin, which is pretty good. And then you would Upstart here. Draw into the Mass Beast. So 14 cards into our deck, we still don't have a fusion spell. That is really fucking cringe. That's actually really cringe. Manju gets killed, whatever. We draw Hidden Armory. Jesus, bro. 15 cards into the deck, no fusion spell. What are the chances of that? Pretty low, right? But like the problem is it's not 0. It was the next card. That's crazy. Anyway, Manju search Demise, and then you can contract out Demise. Probably sacking the Mass Beast here. No, probably sacking Lava Golem. And then your hand is set up the second you hit Dark Fusion or Dark Calling to just win the game. But you just have to like survive. So you pay 2k, blow up the field, whatever attacks. And then you draw for turn, and there's the Dark Fusion, then you win the game. You had a fair amount of success with Twin Swords of Flashing Light as a kind of worse Megamorph in this deck. Yeah, I'd probably just don't want more of that effect. Because like the equip spells, as you can see, the Hidden Armory is kind of breaking multiples. Twin Swords of Flashing Light is the double attack card, right, Set? I could be wrong about that, but typically speaking, this deck should just have one equip spell that does the thing. And like with Upstart Goblin and with Demise, it's pretty easy to take damage. So yeah, this hand looks like it just wins the game the second you take damage. Like you take damage, then on your turn you just Trunade, search Megamorph, Dark Fusion, attack for 13,000. Fucking what? Okay, let's play some matches. This deck is fire. I'm hosting. Get in here. Get in here, duelists. Get in here. We're fucking gaming today. It's lit, boys. It's lit. Time to frame mog people with Evil Hero Dark Gaia. Oh, we got an opponent. Good luck, have fun. Alright. I'll pick scissors. Nice. That worked, actually. That worked. We get to go first. I didn't want to go first, but we get to. It's a privilege. Oh. Wouldn't trade-in be good here? Yeah, I think it'd be pretty good. Alright, we got trade-in. So, speak of the devil, there it is. Do we even need to play it is the question. And the answer is yes. We do need to play it because we still need Heavy Storm or Trunade. So we're going to draw 2. Well, shit, that's insane. I'll just pass. All right, we got Dark Fusion into an OTK. So, like, as long as he has nothing, we just win. Unfortunately, it looks like he has something. So, we're going to have to press a little bit. We're going to have to antagonize him somewhat. So, I think the answer is we just set something and pass. Superfluous Dark Fusion's our worst card, so we'll just pass here. I don't even want to drop this Gores, actually. Gores, I didn't even need him, really. Just draw pass. Ooh, we drew Manju. Now, that's a good card. Let's summon him and try to activate the effect. Let's see if this works. Oh, it's going to work? Shit. Alright. Cool. What do we grab now? Is it Masked Beast? It gives us a second Fiend. Yeah, let's grab Masked Beast. That's really good. Alright, we have game, so I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to flip the set Dark Fusion. I'm going to sacrifice the Valkyrian and the Masked Beast. He's thinking here. We have 2 rocks and 2 fiends, so if he chains Dust Shoot, we're still getting a fucking beast monster out. Chain Dust Shoot, yup. He'll take Gores, most likely. Unless his back row does nothing, in which case he just loses. Shout out Dark Master Zork. Zork is cool too, but Mass Beast is a better attack stat because Mass Beast plus Valkyrion plus Manju is game. Whereas Zork plus Valkyrion plus Manju is not game. And that's actually a really important threshold to be at. Oh, he's taking Mass Beast. Okay, so that's like fine. Like this doesn't even really matter all that much. Because now we make 5,500 Gaia, two 5,500 Gaias, and then we have DDR and shit, so. Wait, did I summon Manju this turn? I think I did, actually. He didn't take Gores. Okay, so that has to resolve. We're going to go with that. And we'll drop the Gaia plate. I'll make a 5,500 Gaia. And then I will Torrential Tribute. Okay. That is fine because it... Wait, no, it's not fine. Is it fine? Hold on, how do I approach this? I can't hit an armory this turn, right? So... I can Dark Calling. How does this guy work? I need to read this guy. Let's say equal combined attack of the fusion material monsters used for the original attack. Combined attack of the fusion material monsters. Think. I don't know how the fuck this works. If I use Dark Gaia as a fusion material, do I win the game? Like someone... I need to check something real quick. Sorry. Dark Gaia using Dark Gaia as material. Fucking evil hero Dark Gaia rulings. God damn it. While they are in the graveyard. Okay. So it's while they're in the graveyard. So this doesn't work. We don't have game quite yet. We could Dark Calling now. And just hit him for a shitload of damage. I hate that idea. Let's fucking do it. Alright, so we're going to banish the Fiend and the Rock that I can bring back with DDR. And then Dark Gaia is going to be 5,500. I don't know why he flipped on this, but yeah, I guess we'll just attack for 55. And then pass. He could probably out this pretty easily, but then we can have Hidden Armory for games, so. This may have been a little bit preemptive of a strike. That's a stream title. You get it. You get it. Oh my god. Back row central. Bro. Okay. So. Mirror Force, Deep Prison both on the table here. We did draw a Fiend, so we could Dark Fusion. Torrential is not on the table, so I think we'll just attack and use his ability. And he loses. Sick! Let's fucking go. You clicked immediately, so it worked. He just got frame mogged by Demise. Let's go. Have you ever seen Evil Hero Dark Gaia? He's a 7-foot Giga Chad, actually. And he mogs. He mogs, alright? Just absolutely mogged. I don't even know what I'm playing against. Just resubmit. What deck can set 3 back row like that and none of them do anything? What deck does that? We just resubmit. What if I just resub? Would that be fucked up if I just resubmitted? What's up, Shadow Champ 554? How are you doing? Is resub crazy? We're going second, right? What if we just swap my body for Decree? Let's get a my body in here. What are we swapping it in over, though? Nothing. That's it. We just run it back. We don't even need a sideboard. This is the best deck in the game, bro. We side 1 card. That's all we need. Whoa, fuck me. We already have it. We have the OTK. Let's run it. Dark Fusion for 5,800. Deep Sea Diva. Oh, he's going to make Catastor. That's annoying. Yeah, we don't really have an out for that. I didn't think about that. Oh, wait. My body is a shield. Outs Catastor. He's going to set a back row, then make Catastor. What is this? Diva Hero? He didn't make Catastor? What is this guy? What is this guy doing, bro? What do you mean, didn't make Catastor? That doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, don't pulling me here. I need this. I actually really need this. Don't pulling me. M guy, don't pulling me. Hold up. Is the effect okay? Do you have pulling the rug? Not a tournament, kid. It's still a game. That requires communication. What do you mean? Is the effect okay? I'm actually gonna wait till this guy says it's okay. Play, kid. I'll fuck you, bitch. Nah, I'm just kidding. 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 We'll just wait, actually. This guy can take it. This guy can... I'll just say think. You want to be toxic? You want to be toxic, bro? You want to be toxic? Let's be toxic, bro. I'm in the mood, bro. I'm in the fucking mood to be toxic. I'm fasting. I'm fucking... You want to get toxic? Wait, where's the think emoji? How do you think in this? Where's the think emoji? I've never used it. Oh, there it is. Think. And I'm gonna think again, actually. I'll hit him with another think. Tough decision. What do you think I should search? Oh, he's so mad. He's so mad. Oh, this is great. This is great, bro. You want a great YouTube video? Nah. Just curious what you think I should search. Dude, what is everyone's fucking deal today? Twitter was also on one, dude. Did any of you guys see Twitter today? Did you guys see that shit? People were so mad. And I was like, what did I do? All I did was tweet the Genesis format. The new Konami format sucks. And it's like, that's like a... Sorry, thinking. Hard decision. Yeah, it's not a tournament, so like I can take my time. It's not a... So I can take my time, right? Twitter was tweaking? Bro, I'm fucking sane. Bro, what was up with that? They were like, actually, you're not allowed to fucking... Sorry, I gotta hit him with the thank you base. My bad. All right. So we're taking our time here, because the opponent is angry. You basically murdered Mr. Konami's cat. Dude, Twitter's insane, bro. I didn't think people were, like, that up in arms, like, to defend Konami. But yeah, they are, apparently. And so, like, sorry, tough decision. Might take a while. Hope you don't have anything to do today. Twitter was being dumb, but low-key they're Stockholmed. Bro, I don't even get it, bro. There were some people who were saying, like, I agree with everything you said, but hate the way you said it. And I'm like, I didn't even say it a type of way. I just said, like, not a lot of people showed up to the event, which is just true. Like, it's a shame that they killed Edison format for something less popular and then gave Edison prizing to something less popular. Like, I think that that's whack. I think that's a valid thing to make fun of, bro. Like, what? Especially, like, and then all of Twitter's like, man, I hate that Keegan guy. And I'm like, you don't even know me. Like, you don't even follow me. What? How do you even have a fully formed opinion? And it's like this opponent, right? Like, he's like being a bitch, obviously. We're not even going to read what he says. We're just going to keep hitting the thinking face. You don't know where the anti-Keegan shit is coming from? Dude, people hate me, bro. People really hate me. I don't really know what it is. Like, that's the crazy part, bro. That's the crazy part. You said it's Israel, bro. I mean, it might be shit. It might be, bro. It might be. I'm very vocal about my opinions on certain subjects, and it might be, bro. Think you should have kept the criticism on Konami and talked shit about Genesis? I mean, that's what I did. That's literally what I did. That's all I did. You want to see this deck? Oh, but our opponent doesn't. That's the problem, I think. Sorry, thinking. Tough decision. They hate us because they hate us only. I mean, it's fine if they hate it. It's fine if people don't like me. I don't really give a shit. But, like, it's just weird that it's, like, the animosity comes out. It feels like it comes out of nowhere. I don't know. I wish people would hate me for more substantiated reasons rather than just, like, I don't like Genesis format. They only hear about you when you are being negative online, and they're not in Edison bubbles, so they hear about you in a negative viewpoint twice and immediately hate you. Yeah, but it's like, what is the negative viewpoint? I don't understand, like, what the negative viewpoint is. Like, is the negative viewpoint that I don't like that they canceled Edison format? I think that's a valid thing for me not to like, right? I think that's pretty valid. Like, I'm pretty sure most people think it's lame that they... Sorry, tough decision. Thinking really hard this time. I promise. Anyway. Yeah, it's like what is even the rage coming from? You know, it's like I'm upset because of something tangible and real that happened. And then like they're upset because I worded it in a way that hurt their feelings. And it's like I didn't even word it in a way that was like whatever, you know? People being angry because you shit on Genesis, the other part, they don't even see it. I mean, Genesis sucks, though. Like, who are we kidding? Sorry, thinking. Does this deck OTK? Yeah, that's the point of it, Martino. Normally it OTKs, but when your opponent's being a bitch, it's, like, kind of hard to OTK. So you kind of have to waste their time a little bit, you know? That's kind of the vibe. They think they're entitled to their opinion to hate what you said, but you're not entitled to your opinion to say it. Dude, that's what I'm saying. The hypocrisy is fucking crazy. It's like, what are you talking about? And I noticed they they just flame everybody, bro. It's like, they just want to be mad. And it's like, the same people on Twitter every single time. And they get a lot of likes. And they never show up to any events or participate in anything or contribute to anything. And it's like, I know that because I am going to the events and participating in them and contributing to them. There was one guy who was like, how come you never talk about other Edison tournaments? I'm like, I constantly talk about other Edison tournaments. Like, that is the entire crux of my content, is like putting on other community ran events. So like these people are clearly just like unaware of shit, you know? Like, it was pretty crazy. Maybe we should pull it up. Sorry, thinking. All right, let's pull it. Should we pull it up? Can we even pull it up unless I'm logged in? I don't know if I can pull it up unless I'm logged in. Let me check real quick. Hold on. Let me check and see if I can pull it up while we're logged in. Twitter.com. Hold on, give me 1 second. If I'm not logged in, you can't pull it up. Genesis isn't even fun. It's still advanced with point system. It's not even fun. I mean, you know, whatever. They won't be happy unless you glaze advanced format, which I've never done, so I don't know why they fucking expect that of me. Like, I don't know why. Oh, am I signed in? I might be signed in already. Okay, cool. Sick. Okay, we might be signed. We might be logged in. Bro, this shit is crazy. You want to see some fucking... This is a great ladder deck. Oh, yeah, for sure. Until someone gets mad like this. Why are you so mad? I'm just thinking. It's a tough decision. And a hard deck to play. You should be more patient. Alright. Hold on. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh, Twitter. That's right. I think I'm logged in. Shocked he hasn't rage quit. He's probably just AFK because he stopped typing. And I stopped reading what he was saying. So. Base deck? Yeah. What's up, Sai? I'm sorry I haven't answered your DMs. I haven't answered anybody's DMs all week, so I've been really busy. Also, brain mogged. Yeah, brain mogged, exactly. Oh shit, you guys are gonna see my feed. You're gonna see Max DePera, my goat. You're gonna see who I follow. I follow Connor Eats Pants. I follow Alex Simo. Exposed. You're seeing my Twitter feed. Oh no. Making my return to streaming next week. Also, I don't get notifications like I should be. I think Twitter's like broken. Like, I don't get notifications for anything that was like replying to my tweet or anything. I'm like, oh, I must have it like turned off or something. But this is what my Twitter feed looks like. It's pretty normal. Florin Christian, my boy put me onto him. Rare Hunter put me onto him. He's pretty good TCG player. HM4, HM Strength. The strongest guy. Z-Rob, Top Deck Goat. All Out Blitzel, and Azul GG, my goat, dude. Okay, what are we doing? Are we doing Twitter reacts? Oh my god. Some of the most fucking brain-rotted people. Let me see if we can even get into the Twitter. I don't know how the browser works. Oh, here's me retweeting a community post of me working with a bunch of people. Wow, that's crazy how that happens when you go outside and don't spend all day on Twitter. Night Hearts Festival is coming up. It seems pretty cool. Oh yeah, the Riftbound Bologna stuff was sick. I don't know if anyone caught that. Oh, I blocked this guy because he kept... Dude, he was replying to me for like 12 hours. He just did 86 straight months of watching Hassan. You come here and get politics Twitter again. I mean, I try to keep it light, but, you know, it's hard to keep things light when everything's going on the way that's going on, you know? But yeah, this guy was like replying to me for like 12 hours, like the entire day. And I was like, I gotta block this guy so he stops replying to me. Because like whatever's going on with this guy is unhealthy. Like he was like very, very like parasocial, unhealthy about everything. But he basically said he didn't respect me because I don't love the game. And I'm like, okay, I didn't ask. Like I didn't want your respect. If that's how you give respect, like I don't really want that shit, bro. So yeah, I was like, yeah, they threw a Genesis format YCS, which I didn't even know. Konami threw a Genesis format YCS, which is like this new format that they made a year ago to replace Edison format, apparently. And less people showed up. It was like 187 people showed up, which is like a good amount of people if you're like a local, and it's like not a good amount of people if you're a billion-dollar company, which is the joke. I'm making fun of a billion-dollar company. You know what I mean? I'm making fun of a billion-dollar company. That's the bit here, is that a billion-dollar company killed a community-ran format that is beloved, stopped supporting it, then said, actually, we're going to do something else, but we're going to give it Edison pricing, which is what the tweet before is complaining about. It's like, why did they give it Edison pricing? Like, nobody who plays Genesis plays Edison and vice versa. There's not a lot of overlap. I mean, there's some, but it's like very little, right? And then, obviously, as you can see by all the people who are angry about the Genesis stuff are not angry about, and this is Genesis format, just so we're clear, not Genesis the event that we just had an RBET at. Two different things. They're spelled differently. I'm going to call Konami's Genesis. It's going to be Genesis because that's how it's spelled, right? All right, so this Genesis stuff, more like Genesis format. Anyway, everyone was mad that I said, like, it sucks so much, they got to give it Edison pricing just to make people fucking play it, which is just true. Like, the only reason people would even enter that event is for the dark end. Like, that's all I've heard. Like, touching grass, going to community stuff, that's all I've heard about it, is like, people would only play it for the dark end and then immediately go back to Edison. And I'm like, how do they have Zero Motion? They're a billion-dollar corporation. I feel like that's a really uncontroversial thing to tweet. And then a bunch of fucking weebs, like, blew up my retweets. And I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? And they're like, everything Keegan says is so negative. All he doesn't even like Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, huh? Like, I've thrown a tournament for this game in every day for 5 years, you know what I mean? Like, type shit. It's crazy. I'm like, what is happening? Let's see if I can even find them. The replies on this, people were pissed. Like, let's see. It's like, why was it this tweet does attract all the Konami advantage? It says, the disrespect is out of pocket, bro. I get you don't like the format. I guess You don't want your fan base to either, but like we don't gotta lie, man. What am I lying about? What in this tweet is a lie? People didn't show up. It was 187 players. The average RBET attendance is like 230. And like, I'm not even the only one throwing Edison for my turns. There's no lie in this tweet. It is 100% truth. So it says you don't gotta lie. I'm like, what am I lying about? The RBET had a lower player count. The RBET? What do you mean the RBET? I'm like, you could pick one out of the last 5 years that has less. You could pick one. Every other one out of like 30 of the tournaments I've thrown has had more, which is crazy. But that doesn't mean either is worse. Edison and Demise are still neat formats. And I'm like, nah, it's still bad. My opinion stands. The format is bad. And also, what do you mean? I'm like, you picked the only one out of 5 years that had less? Like, what are you talking about? Like, it did have less. And the fact that it had less is the point of the tweet, right? Did you see anything about Fraser's Jank tourney? No, I don't really fucking watch anything that isn't Edison format related. I'm gonna be honest. I do watch some like modern Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Like I watch DB Grinder here and there. And I'll watch like fucking some, like if some videos are really good, like I'll watch MBT's videos because the production value is really high. And I'll watch some of Gage's videos because the production value is really high. But like, and I'll watch Alex Simo's videos, and I watch like more like Edison guide type videos. Like when I was talking to a True Hero the other day, I was like, I watched his How to Beat This Deck series because like I want to see how other competitive players see the game. The content I consume is mostly competitive content. If there was something like a Joshua Schmidt or like a pack for like Edison format, I would watch that content. I watch Hector's Hector's content because it's like competitive Edison format. You know what I mean? That type of shit. Anyway, these people are all mad. Guys, Konami tries to do something cool. What did they try to do? They canceled Edison format. How is it trying to do something cool? They just canceled something cool and then like replaced it with something that they could sell and then like fucking replaced the pricing with Edison pricing to try and get people to like it. It's like you don't have to like Genesis format, but why lie? And I'm like, what am I lying about? What the fuck am I lying about? All these people are fucking ridiculous. They'll like gaslight you. And then they'll get all their stupid anime PFP friends to fucking like the tweets. And it's like, it's insane, bro. This shit is crazy. Bro stuck in 2010? Like, yeah, sure. If I'm stuck in 2010, though, so is Konami. Because they're giving Dark End Dragon for the prize. Like, if I'm stuck in 2010, so are they. If they weren't stuck in 2010, I wouldn't have even fucking mentioned it. If they weren't using Edison pricing to try and promote Genesis or whatever, why would I even talk about it? I wouldn't even talk about it. I wouldn't even care. They can just do their own thing, you know? It says, why are you lying just now? The Proto YCS did incredible. And I just replied, schools, because what can you do? These people are just living in an alternate reality where, like, the attendance numbers are different to them. Like, the attendance numbers are not real. Like, okay, if it did incredible, what are you comparing it to? To an RBET? To one guy with a laptop throwing a tournament? Like, it's insane. I'm like, I'm just a dude in his fucking bedroom, like literally making shitpost Edison videos. And I soft launched a tournament last night. I soft launched RBET Paris last night. It already has more people signed up than the Proto YCS. That's insane, by the way. That is insane. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that that is happening, a tournament I haven't even announced yet, has more support than their fucking mainline billion-dollar corporation event. That's a fucking joke. It's like, why are you just lying? Why are you delusional? I don't fucking understand. This guy says, saw this tweet on Facebook. Brother, why are you even like this? Weird look, bro. Weird look. And I'm like, weird look because I don't like a product Konami put out? Maybe you should stop going on Facebook. Genuine advice, if you use Facebook, you probably shouldn't. The only people who still use Facebook are like insane. You know what I'm saying? Dude, take your criticism on the chin. Let us be assholes to you and lie to you. I'm not the one going on a tirade on Twitter responding to every little tweet. That's literally what this fucking guy is doing. He's literally going on a tirade, replying to every single one of my tweets. And then he also went and replied to other people's tweets who were talking about it too. I'm like, that's literally what this fucking guy is doing. It's so funny. I was like, never mind, go back to Facebook. They need you there. Like, go back, bro. I don't care, bro. It's like, bro, just admit you don't actually like Yu-Gi-Oh! Beyond the ego boost being Mr. Edison affords you. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I love Edison Yu-Gi-Oh! To me, modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not really Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not really the game that I like to play. To me, it's a different game. Whatever you want to call it, whatever their new format is, whatever you want to call it, whatever Konami's new format is, it's not Yu-Gi-Oh! To me. And that's fine. You know, that's like my opinion. But like, actually pathetic behavior. Glad Konami dropped Ultimate Time Wizard. What? Like, what do you even say to someone like this? This guy's a fucking psychopath, man. Like, what do you even say to someone like that? It's like, I'm happy they canceled a format that was beloved by tens of thousands because you posted a tweet that you don't like Genesis format. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, what is this? And there's like a bunch of people saying this. It's crazy. It's like, not being actively unlikable is free. Bro, you have 2 followers. Which one of us is unlikable? Like, come on, man. Like, what are you talking about? Like, this is crazy, dude. I had to log off, bro, after seeing all this. I was like, dude, Twitter is bad. And like, I was thinking about it, I'm like, this can't be real because none of these people fucking follow me, right? None of these people should be seeing this tweet because they don't follow me. What the fuck? Isn't that how the website works? You see something that someone you follow? No, that's not how it works, actually. The algorithm will take you saying it. Clearly, you have to portray them as the crying soy jack and yourself as a Chad in order to win this argument. It's not even an argument. These people are just fucking delusional. Like, they can like this, it's fine. But, like, you're delusional if you think their attendance numbers were good. They weren't. They were fucking bad. Anyway, the point I'm getting at here is, like, out of all of the tweets that I've posted in, like, the last, like, fucking year, every single one of my tweets is, like, something positive. It's, like, talking about the event that I'm working with. It's talking about mats. It's talking about these things that I'm building for the fucking community. It's talking about stuff that helped us build the Edison community. It's me sharing information. You scroll back a year, that is my only negative tweet. And that is the only tweet that's been pushed to a different audience. To people who don't follow me is something negative. So it's like their algorithm is just pushing shit to people to make them mad. It's crazy. Like, all these people are getting effectively rage baited by a site. And they're just so angry. They can't even fucking analyze, like, what it is they're reading. Or, like, why someone would complain about this. Like, that's how bad this site is. Is that, like, I can do all this really sick, like, community shit. Nobody hears about it on Twitter. You can say one negative thing, and the entire community is mad. Like, that is how fucking stupid this app is, right? Also, you have every right to be negative. You don't even need to be positive for the sake to be nice. No, there's a lot of stuff to be positive about. There's a lot of stuff to be negative about. I try to be majority real about it. You know what I mean? Twitter is designed for rage bait. It's crazy. It's designed for rage bait. It's so ass. And like, look, this is something where like, this is a tweet where I was like, pain. It's me complaining about something. The majority of people happen to agree what I was complaining about, which is like a poor quality product. When I complain about stuff on Twitter, I'm complaining about a bad product that $1 billion corporation is giving you. I'm trying to defend the people who consume the product. That is my goal on Twitter. So like, look at this tweet. Look at the way this tweet is framed. It says, Konami's Genesis format sucks so much, they gotta give an Edison prize card just to get people to play it. Skull. Not a frame break or a cool modern prize card, but a dark end that's only usable in Edison. Highlight this sentence, right? I'm saying if you like Genesis format, I don't, but if you like it, you should be mad they're giving you an Edison prize. You should be angry they're not giving you a cool Genesis card. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be mad. Like, this is me trying to defend the consumers and get them a better product. If anyone from Konami consumes my media, which I'm sure they don't, but if they did, they would see that, they would read the suggestion and think, that's not a bad idea. And then I said, even they recognize where the real value of their game is. They meaning Konami. Konami recognizes the real value of their game is in Edison format. They recognize that. Even the parent company recognizes that. When they serve you a prize card that is not for the format that they're serving you the prize card for, they are telling you something. They're communicating with you. Nobody on Twitter understood that. Nobody on Twitter fucking went back one tweet and checked that and saw that I'm actually going to bat for the fucking community here as well. It's so annoying. They think I'm shitting on the community. It's like, no, I'm trying to tell people you deserve better. But they don't want better, so they deserve less. That's the idea here. All right, let's see. Did this guy fucking... Oh, I lost connection. Oops. I lost connection. Are we still in the game? Oh, I got DC'd. Might be. might be to that guy. Shit, I went AFK. I was thinking too hard. That was a tough match, though. That was a tough match. That was a tough match. That was a tough match. Yes, we're cooking Konami. Yes, but it's not just Konami now. It's like Konami has this weird, like, incel army of fucking VTubers. And people who would never say anything to your fucking face in a live stream or in fucking real life. It's people who feel safe behind a fucking Twitter account, but will never contribute fucking anything to anything. They will never be a part of like a functioning society. So it's like, bro, what do you mean? You know what I mean? What do you fucking mean? It's actually insane to me. Like, what is even happening, bro? What is even happening? And then I realized that I'm part of the rage bait economy now. As soon as I contribute on Twitter, I'm part of the machine. I'm part of the system that fucking fuels these guys. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get another game. All this fucking yapping has got me. Whatever. Magic the Gathering is awesome. Relevant alt art promos for the tournaments. It shouldn't be hard for Konami to make cool promos that would be desirable for Genesis players. That was the point of my fucking tweet, but these fucking Twitter morons want less. So you know what? Shit, they deserve less. They can get less. They can keep winning the dark ends and then selling them to us for on the low. Honestly, I'll take it, you know? Cheap dark ends. Shit, all right. Fucking crazy. Weird billion-dollar company bots everywhere. Bro, I'm fucking saying. Like, the crash out is insane. That's why I had to go live. I'm like, bro. Cool list, need some lights from though. What's up, Happy? How you doing? Or Genesis products. Yeah, it's like they won't give you fucking shit. If you like Genesis, prepare to get fucked, bro. You're just... The same thing that happened to Edison is going to happen to you. Like, you're not special. You're not going to get, like, some fucking... Bro, how many more hours can I fucking wait until I get water? Hold on. The same thing is going to happen to these fucking people. They don't get it. They don't get it. They don't get it because they don't fucking do anything. They're not part of this fucking community. That's literally it, bro. No disrespect to the guy that won Genesis at Richmond because you know he's a local friend of yours that plays a lot of alternate formats. I don't give a shit. If you like the format, he probably just wanted the fucking dark end, bro. That's literally it. If he plays Edison, he probably just wanted the dark end. Let's play against Sai. All right. Didn't also Riftbound at regionals include 5K for first place, you mean? Shit, bro. Riot's got it like that. Riftbound is different. Modern consumers will eat up mediocrity and never question a thing. That's why they're modern consumers, bro. They deserve less. That's it. Okay, hold up. He's picking Rock again. I knew it. All right, we're playing against Sai. But yes, Riftbound, Pokemon, literally every other competitive game gives its players what it's worth except Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't fucking do that at all, so... Here we are. Alas. All right, Manju, grab the mass piece. Trade in. Pitch Lava Golem. See, is it Lava Golem here? Yeah, it's Lava Golem here. Draw 2. Upstart Goblin. Fire that bitch off. Let's draw. Let's see here. What'd you say? Hear me out. If the format that's selling point is banned card, maybe have one as your prize card. Wait, I don't understand what you're saying, but I'm brain rotted, so don't take it personally. If he has no back row, I win, but I just got to pass, I think. I'll save the alert for next turn. Also, Genesis defenders don't understand when you grade the format on a curve. Like an adult, it gets way worse. Oh, they don't fucking understand shit, bro. Oh, I got to play against this. Oh, my God. Fuck, crash out. Crash out, bro. Oh, this is not... I don't want to play a mirror match. I don't want to play a mirror. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sai. I don't really want to play a mirror match. I don't really want to play this. I want to quit out. I want to play against, like, a different deck. Yeah, that does not sound like the point of this stream. He means a card... Is this Edison rank? No, it's Edison unranked. Ranked, people just hold you hostage, like what happened last match. So that's why we're playing unranked, so we can leave if we need to. Card is banned in other formats. Playable in Genesis will make a good Genesis prize card. Literally fucking anything would make a better prize card than an Edison prize card. The Edison prize card is just spitting in the Edison community's face, bro. It's fucking disrespectful. Anyone who doesn't recognize that is just like either not plugged in, which is arguably where you should be in life, but or just a bitch. Like literally that's it. All right, good luck, have fun. They're probably going to give more modern cards to winners going forward, but it's still a slap in the face. Yeah, it's a slap in the face because they threw Edison events for years, and they could have fucking given us that prize card then. Like, why didn't they do that? They just chose not to. Did they retrain Dark End? No. Oh, well, they did, but it's a different card now, so it's not like the same thing, you know? Hey, I get to go first. That's kind of cool. Upstart Goblin. Oh, I probably should have hidden Armored first. I might summon Guardian, though. We'll see. Ooh. Do we give it away? I think we give it away. I think just getting deeper in the deck is good. Cool. So we drew the Mogged. I'm going to fire this off. It means we can win the game next turn if we take damage, so I'm going to do that. Grab the Mass Beast. I'll set Decree, and I'll pass the turn. All right. Probably have a stock of Edison prize cards that won't see the light of day otherwise, so instead of making new ones, they're just shelling out those on stock. Yeah, but they could have fucking done that for the Ultimate Time Wizard shit. Instead, they built up the Edison community by giving fucking whatevers, and then they fucking can't test while we're down type shit, you know what I'm saying? Where would you rank this thumbnail all-time E3 thumbnail tier list? I have no idea, honestly. Dude, Zombie Master is such a bad card. Alright. Just win the game. It's funny that they have to do an Edison prize card after getting... I mean, they did this to themselves. They built up the Edison community, and now they're just trying to leech them. Like, how does this work? Opponent cannot target it with card effects. Sick. 12,000, baby. E3 thumbnail tier list when I have time. 6,000. Megamorph. 12,000. Die. This is lethal, by the way. This is 12,000 damage. Sick. Let's fucking go. Run it back. What does zombies have that we care about? Do they play Necrogarna? No, right? They play Kaiku. Ooh, they play Kaiku, don't they? Do they play Kaiku? The fuck plays Zombie Master? Ugh. It's probably my body as a shield going second. That's what we call a frame mog. Absolutely, Nick. You get it. You get it. Okay, hold on. Consider card destruction, Phantom of Chaos. No, I've considered neither of those cards. I'm sure you could play them, though, if you wanted to. They're just not on my cards that made the cut list. This deck is very tight on space in order to do the Megamorph thing consistently. If you're not trying to do the Megamorph thing consistently, then you have 5 free slots, but that's kind of the whatever. Just started Edison last week. Lots of fun so far. Hell yeah, Immortal Goofy. You seem like a sick and dope person, actually, who actually goes outside and makes friends and is cool. Every time someone says, like, I just started having fun playing Edison with my friends, I'm like, yeah, you seem like a normal, awesome person. Like, bruh. Alright, Krebins. I lose to that card, don't I? Do I? Actually, I don't know if I lose to that card. We might be okay. We'll just upstart here. Wish this was a Decree, though. That would be nice. So he gains 1,000. We'll draw one. And we pass. We're still missing a... Yeah, I can Golem Krebins. We're still missing a card or two here to be able to do anything. We might just lose this one because we bricked. I mean, that shit happens, right? Like, what can you do? I forgot about Krevins, but Lava Golem does out it. Unless he never plays another guy, in which case we will have to Demise, which also works just fine, honestly. Let's fire this off, hopefully hit a trade in. Best looking Dark Gaia? I don't know yet, actually. Are we setting a card here? What am I setting? I'll set my body as a shield. Pass. Hopefully I don't die. He could OTK me. I mean, this is like just an OTK mirror, right? Oh, what? That's not what I was expecting, but he's probably afraid of Decree. That's why he did that. He'll attack for 24, and he will regret his decision. I'm certain of it. Right? This is a regret moment, right? Like I just true nade and then this is regret, right? I could be wrong. He may have DD Crow. Let's see. Okay. So Dark Fusion gets us pretty close. Oh, I think Manju kills actually. So this guy's 58. And then we'll Megamorph. 11, 16. Oh, there's a Dark Calling. This is really bad if he banishes the Fiend with a Crow. But I don't think he has a Crow. Maybe I should have just summoned Manju. That would have been better. Yeah, I shouldn't have activated that, because I might have gotten owned by a Crow there. I sequenced this terribly. Lucid Gores? I don't Lucid Gores, actually. Nice hand. Very lucky. Yeah, anyway, yeah, I don't really take... So, to respond to the people asking about the deck list, I don't really take the time with Phantom, and I don't really take the time with, what was the other card he asked about? Phantom of Chaos... Card Destruction. Card Destruction you could make an argument for, but, like, usually you're just, like, waiting on a piece. Card Destruction is fine, though. It's just, like, I don't know what you cut for it, but you could definitely put it in as another consistency booster. And I really don't like putting Necro Gardener in my opponent's grave, because this deck does lose game 1 to Necro Gardener kind of hard. So, like, you have to, like... Anything that gives your opponent, like, a potential boost is, like, not ideal, I would say. Specifically, Necro Gardener is, like, my fear. But, yeah, I think that's, like, the one reason. Why don't you join with a different deck? Yeah, sure, whatever. That works. I just didn't want to play a mirror, because it's going to be, like, not ideal. People are getting how it works. This deck is legit. I don't know why people don't play it. Gaia maxing. Facts, bro. Alright, we're playing against Sai. Good luck, have fun. Everyone go check out Sai. He's been playing a bunch of Edison format on YouTube. Give him some love. Give my boy some subscriptions, right? If you want to watch more Edison format, of course. Did the same thing last time. No. Setting callings before card destructioning and drawing into JD is too awkward. Necro is the reason you cut it from Lightsworn Gaia, but just a quick look at this list and you got scared of drawing all these 8s. It happens. It's just the way it goes. But, like, you have 3 trade-in, 3 Dark Calling, 3 Dark Fusion, so you have 9 conversions for the 8s. So it's like if you draw one of your 9 conversions, you're good to go, and 9 is a lot. Like, it's a quarter of your deck almost. So it's a quarter of your deck if you count the upstarts. So we should be kind of okay. I just win this game this turn, so I'll just upstart first, try and find another guy. Gaia. Oh, there it is. Sick. Yeah, I'm just going to go for it. I don't really see a reason to wait. He's only going to get more back row. And most of the time, this deck plays like Regeki Break, whatever the fuck it is, so yeah, I'll just Dark Fusion. Pop. Pop. 6,000 Dark Gaia. Let's see if he has Bottomless. Wait, no, he doesn't. All right, we got 6,000 here. Now the question is, yeah, we'll hit an armory too. Mill. Go grab ourselves Megamorph. And just win the game. Sick. Activate. I guess he could Regeki break the Megamorph. Oh, not 1,200. 12,000. Sick. Win the game. No Mirror Force one time. Finish Shane. You cannot. Yeah, you can't target it with card effects. Oh, sick. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I can almost drink water again. I think I'm like 8 more minutes, and then we've made it through the fast. All right. Hold on. What are we doing? What are we doing, boys? You quit in 2023 and you started again doing Edison. You've been grinding Twilight on rank. Twilight is hype, dude. Oh, I'm not gonna side. I'm just gonna run it back. Let's see. Set monster. By the way, we are 1 card away from OTKing with this hand. Oh, now we OTK. Do you struggle with 0? No, you just deal. You just make your guy at 12,000. Are you Islamic? Yes. But like, I don't practice as much. I'm not super devout, but yes. I'm not like what is the word? I don't know how to say it. Orthodox or whatever. I'm mostly just like, it's like for personal spiritual reasons and for family reasons. Crazy? You calling me crazy? That's valid. I mean, a lot of people are different spiritualities, and I think it's cool that everyone has their own special spiritualities. Like, I'm not like the type of guy who's like, your spirituality has to be my spirituality or whatever. I don't give a shit. Like, you can believe whatever you want to believe, and I actually think that's awesome. Spirituality is largely personal, in my opinion. And I think, like, if people want to believe something, then that's totally valid, as long as it doesn't mean that they hurt other people or whatever. Sorry, I'm trying to think if I upstart here. I think I do. All right, we'll upstart. Yeah, I know that that's weird, but, like, there's a chance we just don't. Oh, so we got the win. What do we see? Fiendish Chain. I'm gonna try to force whatever back road is. Was hyped to see Zombies win at Genesis. Yeah, dude, it was sick. It was a really cool tournament. That tournament went really well. Both with the Ancient Gear top, all of the stacked top 16 players, like everyone there was like really good. I'll just negate this. I think that's fine. That's it. Stratos alias Raikou. What deck plays Stratos alias Raikou? Do we know? And Fiendish Chain. Alien Heroes is the only thing that crossed in my mind. It's gotta be Alien Heroes, right? Quick Draw plays... Oh, Quick Draw. Yeah, that's true. Could be Quick Draw. Yep, that's fine. Comes Iron Chain. Take a little damage here. Do 1 mill 3. Fuck. Losing Heavy Storm and Megamorph. Well, Megamorph we can get back, but losing Heavy Storm sucks. Would have liked to draw that. Alright, gentlemen. We gotta do what we gotta do. I've got a Dark Fusion here. But first I've got a Hidden Armory. One. Back Megamorph. Dark Fusion. The question is, do we discard Gaia Plate or Valk? I think we discard Valk. Because technically we can summon the Gaia Plate. So now our guy's huge. 67. Kappa. Yep, there's the torrential tribute. That's going to blow up Gaia and the Iron Chain. How does this guy work? During your standby phase, banish one rock monster in your graveyard or send this card to the graveyard. I think we just pass. I can pressure with this. Let's see. I can just go for game too. Like if his last back row is like a blank, we might be able to get there, but I don't think it's a blank. This is post board. It's got to be real. So we can force it with Gaia. We can also just wait. I think I'm just going to wait. That Dark Fusion was like good because it forces him to use his non-targeting cards, but Dark Calling doesn't have that same clause. Oh, it was Call of the Haunted. I would have won. Oh my god. That's so unlucky. That's so unlucky. Man, that's really unlucky. And now he has 2 back row. I need to draw True Nade here. Oh, fuck! I'm him! Let's go! Yo, what are the chances? Let's fucking go, baby! Okay. That was sick. That was fucking sick. Yo. No DD Crow. No DD Crow, please. No DD Crow. Oh, let's fucking go. Admitted defeat. GG's. Yo. Causing the cortisol to spike. Well played. Yugioh. Oh, okay. If you'd had DD Crows there, we would have lost. But actually, I don't know. Hold on. He's forced to Crow Mass Beast. We banish Gaia and Valk. That's 7,000. Then we banish the other 2 rocks for this. It's actually still game. We still had game through DD Crow. I was like, Heavy Gun. He would have needed double Crow. Heavy Gun, maybe I live. That's why we play True Nade 2, baby. Oh, hold on. I'm going to say subscribe to Sai. Hold on. Subscribe to Sai on YouTube. Yeah, check him out. He's been playing a whole bunch of different cool decks. A lot of fun ones. And I'm sure we'll do a video together at some point. So, yeah, check him out. That was nasty. Brutally draw-mogged. Dude, absolutely draw-mogged. This card is fucking disgusting. I love this deck, by the way. I may just have to build it as... I think it might be perfect. Sometimes I build a deck and I'm like, this deck sucks. This deck isn't it. It's like it's missing something. Every time I play this deck, I'm like, it's perfect. It's perfect. You just win. You just fucking win. You're like, oh, nice back row. I'll win the game. All right, hold on. Let me fucking mog. Let me fucking mog real quick. Solo mog. GBA promo Valks. I'm not gonna say I did or did not order 3 of them prior to this stream. But one of those is true. Look at this hand, bro. This is just game, bro. This is just game. It's double Gaia DDR back the fucking other Gaia. This is just 12,000 damage turn 1. This deck just mogs, bro. It just might mogs, bro. Look at this shit. Look at this fucking deck. Might need more answers to attack position light monsters. We got Golem and we got Demise. Those are your answers. You have 5 Golem and you got 5 Demise. Or no, 3 Golem, 5 Demise. Anything new with Demise and Ruin? Seen a cool list that plays Endrise. I think Endrise is a terrible card. Just for the record, I think Endrise is a very bad card. I would never play that in a deck. You could never catch me playing that card in a deck. But I do have Demise and Ruin lists being cooked as well. Yes. Needs sided out for Krebens. I have 3 Vort, bro. I have 3 Vort. Do you see my Vort? I also have Demise and Lava Golem, so we're fine. Everything that fucks you, you can just kill with Demise. Okay, that's how this works. Except Vanity's Fiend, that card just beats you. The best way to beat Vanity's Fiend is to get ahead on life somehow, equip Megamorph to it, and then run it over. But like beating Vanity's Fiend is nearly impossible with this deck. That's like the hard part. But Demise, you can set up a Demise, or you can set up a Lava Golem OTK pretty easily, where you like mog your opponent with Lava Golem. And you know, if you rearrange the letters in Lava Golem, it reads Lava El Mog. Yeah, I bet you didn't think about that one, chat. Forbidden Chalice for Vanities. Vort. Vort is probably better. I don't know. Forbidden Chalice might be better. What deck is this? This is Demise Mog. King of Armageddon. Do you get it? Armageddon. Get it? Get it, chat? Get it? Vort. Yeah, we have the Vort. You gotta try Norlaris, Gaia. It's not as strong as this deck, but it's cool. I tried it, and that's what led me to this deck. It's like, you don't even need Norlaris. You can just Dark Fusion and win the game. Like, why am I convoluting my stuffs, you know? It is the deck that runs 3 vanilla fairy card. You can't remember the name. Oh, Demise. Yeah, Demise. Yeah. I've played variations of that list on stream. My variation doesn't play Enrais or the Dark Fiend, but you can play that. Let me see if I have it, actually. I might even have it. Let me see. What is that deck called? Ruin Queen? I think I named it Ruin Queen. Did I not name it Ruin Queen? Oh, here it is. Yeah, Ruin Queen Hand Trap Fairy. Yeah, this is my version of that deck. I have this deck. I built this deck before anyone else. I was the one who was building this deck before anyone else. Just kidding. I don't know. They were probably building it in simulcast to me, but my approach to this deck is very better. I don't know how to say it, but like, I think you just go Demise Hand Trap, and that's good. And that's why I play 11, 12 Hand Trap. I play 12 Hand Traps, and then, yeah, you just summon a Ritual, and then you go Hand Trap. Those guys are trying to go like late game Christia, and I'm just like, dude, I fucking hate having to grave control from my own Christia. That shit is a pain in the ass. They also play hella trade-ins. You'd never really want to pitch these guys. You just want to summon them. And then it makes your grave numbers awkward, because if you pitch a guy and then you advance Ritual Art and then you Herald, that's 5 fairies, and then you have to find a correction piece, and you're like at 0 fucking cards or whatever. You gotta try Norlaris. Oh no, I already read that. What is it? Ulti Lava Golem and Mass Beast OCG would be sick. I have the Ulti Lava Golem, but I don't have the Mass Beast because it's super fucking expensive. It is like way too much money for a card. I think it's like I think the Ulti Mass Beast is like what, like $500 each or something like that, and you need 2 of them. Like, bro, ain't no way we're getting the Ulti Mass Beasts. That's like, I'm not him like that. I'm not him like that. Secret Lava Golem is also nice. We're going to show a variety of rarities when the vid eventually drops, but this is just a little frame mog tease. We can play this one if you want. You guys want to play this one? Press 1 if you want to play this Hand Trap Demise. It's not as cool as the other one. It's not as cool as the one we were just playing, but it's like fine, I guess. We'll try it out. No, it doesn't mog as much. You know, it mogs, but like not... doesn't mog as much, you know? Like, I'm trying to... good luck, have fun. We'll go with rock. Alright. How much were the lava golems? I don't remember. I'd have to check. They were expensive, though. They were expensive, but they weren't as expensive. Do you like GBs? Gladiator Beasts? No, not really. I think the deck is mortally boring, but a lot of people do like that deck, and there's a big community for it, so it's like fine. It does shoot. We could have heralded it, but don't see the fucking point. Like, my hand is all the same card. I actually have 5 copies of the same card in my hand. He should take Demise, or he should take... I actually don't know what he should take. Do you guys hear my cat? This motherfucker's been meowing all fucking day. All day. He wants to play Yu-Gi-Oh! He doesn't know. He doesn't know that he can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a shame. Yeah, there's really not a good take here. Maybe he takes Herald of Purple. Who fucking knows? Oh, he's taking Demise. Sorry. You are taking Demise? I'll just clarify. And then put Demise down here. Yes. Okay, cool. It's totally valid. Interesting. He took Demise. That's not what I was expecting at all. That is not what I was expecting at all. Maybe he didn't want to get demised right now. But I wasn't really expecting that. Now, I search Advanced Ritual Art, but if I draw another Do Names, I lose. So, That's on me. Raiko pops a bird. Yep. Also Jors, Caius, and Deep Prison. Hey, we're playing against, this looks like Vayu Turbo, but it could be literally anything. Alright. I like the idea of Honest with Ruin. I like that idea too. We may end up pulling that combo off if we draw Honest next turn. Or if we search it off Sangan or whatever. So this deck, it's like very similar to the last deck we played, but like when you resolve your spell card, it doesn't actually win you the game. So it's like, we have to like zero sum it a bit. Like, if you're going to play a Demise deck, you probably shouldn't be playing this Demise deck. You should probably just be playing Dark Gaia. Here comes Greffer. Yep, so it looks like Vayu Turbo. He's going to go for a pretty aggro play here with the combo to deal 4,000. He may have, you know, some powerful other options in his hand, but provided things go right, I'm just going to blow up his board this turn and then lose subsequently because I have no defense. So there's that. More back row would be annoying, but also fine because we have Herald of Purple, technically. So, yeah. So, oh. Now that's a good draw. So, like, here's the thing. He has to Solemn the Manju, I believe. Or else this just wins. So, yeah, we'll Manju, search, go get ourselves the King of Armageddon himself. Do we King of Armageddon or do we Ruin? No, Ruin can't run over Armed Wing. She's weak, right? She has 23. She fucking... Dude, she gets mogged. She gets mogged. She gets brutally frame mogged, actually. Insane. She needs to Mew more. Bro, she should, like, face crush or whatever it is where they smash their face with hammers or whatever. Sick. All right. We got Demise, King of Armageddon. With priority. Take 2,000. Or not 2,000. What? What are you doing? He set brain control. What do you mean set brain control? Hello? What? That's your... What are you talking about? That was your checkmate. Oh my gosh. I deserve this. I deserve this. Huh? Just hold it and win and mog, bro. Now you lose. Oh my gosh. He's getting brutally frame mogged by Demise. Why? Why didn't you... What is this? What is this? What is this? I think... Oh, I negate the shit out of this. Fuck that. Fuck that, bro. Fuck that. I gotta ditch 2 names here, I believe. Yeah, negate the shit out of that. Yeah, cut the normal summon. You can't set up Plague or Dad or any of that shit. Oh, Sonic Bird. Do we Sonic Bird or do we Sangan? Am I 2,000? How do I lose this one? Getting Sangan in play is pretty good. This deck has 8 Stratos. Am I playing 8? I don't remember how many I'm playing. All I know is I would love to gain some life points right now. Like, even 1 life point would be insane here. Because then I could blow up my own Sangan and search Crow and then just win. But I don't think I'm going to win this one. I think I am dead to Bryonic. Right? No, I'm not dead. Okay. Okay. There's a chance. We're getting mogged currently. But... Oh, he's sending Plague. What? What? Not Vayu? I feel like it's always send Vayu. Maybe third Vayu's in hand. Okay, maybe third Vayu's in hand. Yeah, send Vayu makes more sense, right? He just gave you 2,400 life points by setting Brain? What do you mean? I couldn't kill the Greffer. And the Armed Man. I couldn't kill both. Demise only kills one of them. Runs over one of them. Setting Brain there was a choke. Like a galactic choke. I had to blow up the field with Demise to play around Caius. Or Plague or whatever. I had to make that exact play. And he knows my hand from Dust Shoot. So, like, I don't think there's really, like, any discussion to be had here. You found the deck that will Mog me? Is it Montage Dragon? Mogtage Dragon? No! Not Goyo Guardian. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is bad. Chat, this is bad. This is bad. He has Goyo Guardian. He's mogging us, bro. And he can activate the Demise. Oh, we're getting brutally frame mogged. And we have 5 fairies. No. Fuck! We lose! Alright, he got us. You got me. Well played. Well played. Well played. Consecrated's for sure come in here. I'm sorry. Why? Alright, you actually beat me. Yeah, Goyo does kind of frame Mog, actually, if you think about it. What's our, like, move here? Sangin? Drag Gores? I feel like my whole deck is good in this matchup. I don't love Purple Light, though. What if we go Purple Light out, Sangin out, and then Consecrated in, Decree in? Is that the move? I don't love Decree against Vayu Turbo. I'll be honest. I don't love it. It's not, like, great. It's, like, fine. Maybe I should have left him Purple Light over Decree. Book for Stardust. I have Compulsive. I have Honest. I have a bunch of ways to beat that shit, so I'm not tripping. Alright. Anju of the 10,000 Hands activates, goes and gets us Advanced Ritual Art. I have a variation of this deck that I was testing recently that I was not, like, thrilled with, but it's fine. Heavy Storm. Love to see it. Mind you back to the hand. Love to see that too. Just one back row. Man, I really need this to walk. I need this to resolve really badly, so I have to go to Kree. Okay, let's go Manju to activate. Hey chat, press 1 if it's Hamster, 2 if it's Raikou. I need to see your predictions right now. 3 if it's a secret third thing, like a plague or something. Let's see it, chat. Let's see it. What is it? What are your predictions? I'm thinking it's Hamster. I don't know why. But because it's the one that owns me the most here. Oh, you were right. It was a secret third thing. Well deduced, chat. Well deduced. We now have card advantage. But our Gores isn't in play, which is, like, not ideal. Okay, give me this. Give me this. I deserve this. End-phase Decree. Is this okay? Looks like it's okay. Interesting. Okay. That's a really good draw. Normal. Activate. We're going to go get ourselves the Ritual Monster. Rune Queen of Oblivion? Hold on. I think we get second Demise. Because if our first Demise dies, I would like a second one. Don't see that happening, though. Activate Advanced Ritual Art. Send these 2. Both games I've drawn on do names. But it's okay, we play 3, so it's fine. Special Demise. And then I'll activate Demise here. Paying 2,000. I don't want to deal with a Raikou. Or anything. Ugh. It was Necro. Wow. Horn of Heaven is crazy. That's pretty crazy. That's special. Let's just do it. Fuck it, we ball. Add back, mind you. So we can get end of the world. Hit for 52. And close this one out. He needs last card, bring Caius. He might necro here, yeah. Makes sense. Pass the turn. He's just trying to survive, I guess. I did attack, but you negated it. Yeah, I did, didn't I? I thought I did. Yeah, it says... Yeah, yeah, there we go. Alright, 2 back row. Alright, chat. Do we blow up our own Christia? And then shuffle it away. How Chad are we? I think we're super Chad. Let's do it. I'm blowing up my own Christia. Chain Burial. That is fine. Chain Legacy. Okay, I'm getting mogged. I'm getting owned for this. This was really stupid. This was really stupid. But you know what? It was worth it. It was worth it. Summon, do names. Battle phase. Fucking 18. 24. Are you taking 24? Interesting. Now he can no longer brain demise and activate. Very interesting. He decided to save his Necroguard now. I don't hate it. He's playing a cooked Vayu Turbo list. There's a lot of cook happening here. Okay. Gale. Oh, shit, bro. Brutally mogged. Take 100. That's really unfortunate. There's Christia. Mind you. Activate. Okay, end of the world. That is just game, so. End of the world. Sack run. Special run. Special Christia. Add back. Fucking. Yeah. Okay, cool. We got one, baby. We got one on the board. Damn, that was frustratingly hard. And he drew poorly. What the heck? He drew poorly and that was tough. Do we switch anything up, chat? Do we switch up our sideboard? This is going to be hard. Do we Sanguine over Decree? Maybe Purple Light over something to not get owned by Deck Dev. Deck Dev fucking destroys this deck. I don't even know. Purple Light over Ruin. Alright. Let's swap in and out. Let's see. This is actually really hard. I don't know what we're supposed to side here. Kind of at a loss. Fuck. This hand is awkward as fuck, bro. Oh. Okay, that's a free demise right there. Free demise activation. Could be Oscar's list from Genesis. Wait, was he playing Horn of Heaven, though? I don't remember if he was playing Horn of Heaven. Certainly wasn't playing that. That's... Was he playing Warren of him? He might have been. Let me think. Actually, a pretty complicated sequence here. I want to draw one of my 1400 boys. I wonder if he has anything for this. He was not? Yeah, then I don't think it is. I don't think he has anything for this. I don't think he has anything for this. I don't really want to discard my Christia, but drawing a 1400 boy here would be really good. So let's say back rows Mirror Force or Deep Prison, right? Let's go ahead and trade in the Christia. I may regret this later, but we're going to try it. Oh my god. I don't necessarily regret it, but I'm not thrilled either. I think we do names first, and then we save the Heavy Storm. Because he's not, like, doing anything to us on his turn. So, drawing the second one is fucking insanely bad. We've drawn 4 do names in 3 games, bro. That's pretty unlucky. Worked out well, though. It worked out alright. Could have been worse. I want to take down the Raikos, the hamsters, those type cards. Okay, here comes Sirocco. That's fine. Here we honest. So he'll take 18 now. If he fucking sharks me with a deck dev here, I'm gonna scream. But yeah, he was never deck deving there. Although I should have been like, damage dev, and then he would deck dev. So 1800. Pass back to us. 2 fairies in the grave. Oh, I win. Sick. It was a deck dev. It was a deck dev. Oh, what the fuck? He maybe would have deck dev'd us. I should have communicated that better. I feel bad. Would you have deck dev'd before damage step? I'm actually curious. I guess it's on him to communicate, right? Or is it on both of us? I'm actually curious. You mean you don't know if there's response to damage step, though? And yeah, we'd have to preempt. Yeah, you'd have to preempt. I should have communicated better, though. That's partially on me. I should have communicated better. My bad. I didn't think of deck dev until after I fired the honest. Yeah, my bad. My bad. Yeah, that's on me. Normal Herald. I mean, this is like text. This is just like basic shit. Brio Christia. Yo. Christia. I back Herald. Game's over. Activate Bionic. Pitch 2 names. Bounce Christia. Special Christia. I back Honest. Bet you guys never seen that shit before. Attack for a bunch. Using Christie as a complete grave filter past the turn. If you've played fairies at all, you've seen this before, but most people don't play fairies because they don't like good decks. Shit. Brain control here cooks me still, though. A little bit. Card Trooper. That's an interesting one. It was just game with Goyo plus Christia. Oops. I had to flex the play. He could have had Necro Garden on his grave that I wasn't paying attention to. I didn't realize his life was that low. Why was I always focused on the honest conversation. I forgot that he had taken, what was it, was 600 and then 1800? He had taken 24 already? I thought he had only taken 1800. I forgot about the 600 he took over the Dino. That's my bad. GG. You can crash Trooper. Oh, GG's. GG's. You're getting tilted. Some people are toxic as fuck on ranked. Dude, just join the Discord and ping for players. The ranked is never worth it, bro. There's a ping in our Discord. You can check the description below. There's a ping. What's up, Dominic? How are you doing? You can... I lost my train of thought. Horn of Heaven in this deck is interesting. I don't know if it's good, but it's very interesting. Leon says that's why I play Keegan. Yeah, I mean, that's the reason to play everyone else in the community and not, like, just randoms. Because the randoms are, like, hella salty and toxic and shit. Like, the first guy I played who was a random, he just, like, got mad. Anyway. Yeah. We're out here, bro. What do you guys think of this deck, guys? What do you think? What's the vibe? Dude, I got another people in my mentions as we were talking about it. Just being like, nobody sours people on Edison format like E3 Yu-Gi-Oh! Keep it up, man. It's so funny. Because it's like, yeah, man. I'm sure people played Edison format before I started throwing tournaments for it. Nobody sours people on Edison. Nobody fucking convinced you guys to play it before me either. It's like, what do you want? Do you want someone to throw tournaments or not? These people are so fucking ridiculous, bro. It's like, pull up or don't, bitch. I wish I could say the things that I want to say on Twitter without getting my account banned. Just kidding. I've been banned on Twitter too many times, bro. I'm too toxic. I'm too toxic. I can't say the things I want to say, bro. This deck would probably be Giga 99 out of 100 games. This deck is like the most anti-Gigavise deck you could imagine. It's so frustrating to play Gigavise against this. I've actually played that matchup when I was playing Gigavise, and I was like, what the fuck is this counter deck? Like, it just smoked me. I was like, what the fuck? Like, do you need the Swords of Concealing, bro? They don't understand the things you say on Twitter. Dude, Gigavise, you understand too well. He's an understander. Gigavise Yu-Gi-Oh's a knower, bro. People will never understand. What is it? They hate you till you put on the mask or whatever the fuck the meme is. The 3 crows in the meme are a vibe. So my theory is, if you go Demise and you blow up the field, I'll show you. I'll actually show you in practice, Foxy. Because this is my theory behind it. How often do you throw tourneys? Fucking all the time. Like literally all the time, bro. When do I not throw tourneys? This is a better one. We're throwing one this week. A fucking Discord monthly. So yeah, like, okay, I'll show you. Just imagine this is fucking, we'll put some cards back, right? So this is the theory. We're just going to put actually fucking everything back, and I'll just show you the theory. Phantom of Chaos for what? That's Liddy. Can you join? Absolutely. It's going to be in the Discord. Free entry. So, yeah, if you're there. If you're there and available, you can absolutely join. You can come play. It'll be a good time. So let's do a little comparison here. So like let's say your opponent has guys. We'll give our opponent some guys. All right? They have a guy. And they have another guy. Come on, man, make the fucking token. All right, they have another guy. All right. So let's say your opponent has some guys. If I go Advanced Ritual Art, right? And I send my do names, and I special Demise. This is what you do every game, right? So let's focus on this action, because this action is something you do every game, right? You have this whole deck max rarity for the past 5 years and super happy you got the cards when they were cheap. The process for ultimate rare now is just crazy. Are you talking about demises and stuff, Poppy? That shit is fucking money now. It's so expensive. Man, it's just so rare, bro. It's so rare. Anyway. So, like, let's say you summon Demise. This happens every game, right? You activate Demise. You pay 2,000. You've destroyed the field. So these 2 tokens are now destroyed. So move them back over here, and then we'll remove them. So these guys are now destroyed, right? The whole field is destroyed. You attack, right? You go battle phase. You attack. Your opponent's life gets decreased. And then main phase 2, you have 2 cards. You have 2 potential interactive pieces, right? So what happens here is your opponent's at 5,600. You haven't won the game yet. The problem with this Demise, this style of Demise deck, is that when you resolve Demise, you don't win the game. Your opponent has the opportunity to come back. You don't know how you deleted your own comment? I don't know how you did that either. That was so fast. But yeah, so you Demise, you blow up the field, right? Now you have to pass the turn back. So your opponent's at 5,600. You end the turn. If you end the turn, you don't get to commit this activity, this type of card, unless it's chainable, right? Compulsory is a chainable card. But even if it is chainable, if the opponent just does nothing, let's say your opponent does nothing and you have this card down here, then on your turn, you draw again, you have to attack, and then if they have Gores, you have to pay another 2,000, right? You have to pay another 2,000. If your interactive pieces are back row, or back row that like sit back there, like imagine this is a bottomless trap hole, right? You always have to blow up your own bottomless trap hole if your opponent like sets a monster. So like the play pattern of this deck is you blow up your own back row. So the only interaction that you can have to defend Demise is hand traps. It's the only way. And the best hand trap at defending Demise is DD Crow. Because the best way to come back against a 2,400 monster in the whole format involves a graveyard. It involves Blizzard, it involves Armageddon Plague, it involves Grepher Plague, it involves Miracle Fusion, it involves Treeborn Frog, it involves like literally everything in the format that comes back against a 2,400 beater, it gets owned by DD Crow. So like that is why DD Crow works in this deck, whereas like other interactive pieces like Bottomless Trap Hole or like Mirror Force don't work because your opponent can like set a Raikou and now you're forced to blow up your own interactive piece. And that's not good, obviously. Demise is like 80 to 100 near mint first in EU. That's insane. That's so much. But like near mint first is a lot. Like that's, you could get light plate first. It's probably fine. Master Beast is only Japanese ulti. Yeah, the Japanese ulti is like fucking so expensive, but it looks really good. It's like one of the nicest looking ultis because it's a bigger art. Master Beast ultimate rare. There we go. Maybe get an image of this. 200 EU. Yeah, you can see this. Look at that. It's fucking crazy, bro. It looks so good. And it's a bigger picture because it's the smaller text box. So it's the old frame. So it's like even more foiling. Used to be 150. They're really expensive. If we're talking about the other deck, not this deck. This deck doesn't play them. This deck only plays the Ruins. But I think this deck is worse. I think this is like a worse Demise deck, unfortunately, than the Gaia deck. More people are going to like this style of deck because, like, it plays like a traditional ritual deck where you, like, summon guys and you search cards and there's back and forth. Edison format restarted 2021 and has been growing ever since. Yes, pretty much. Like, to give you a bit of Edison history, does anyone want to hear the Edison history or am I, like, fucking yapping too much? I can give a little bit of Edison history, or modern Edison history, because I was more involved with that. Where was I going with all this? You like history? All right, cool. So this is modern Edison history lesson. So when I like wanted to play Yu-Gi-Oh online because I was bored and everything was shut down because of the coronavirus, I went online and I like found some Discord communities of people, like a couple different ones. A lot of people were playing Go format. And I was like, Go format wasn't doing it for me. Like I like Go format a lot, but like I wanted to play Edison and I had built like retro Yu-Gi-Oh decks because I've always been like a history of TCG fan. Like for those of you who don't know, I have these decks in Pokemon. I have the world champion decks from Pokemon, but they're like the real print of the cards. I don't know how to say it. From every year, basically. I build the first place world championship deck from Pokemon every year, just so I can play any era of Pokemon. I was doing that with Yu-Gi-Oh a little bit, and there were a lot of formats I was looking at. And I'm like, Teledad is kind of like, it's kind of sacky. I mostly played during 2010 and 2010 to 2012 when I like played Yu-Gi-Oh, and then I also played like 2003 to 2005 when I was a kid. So like 2010 is like when I was in high school, early college, and then 2005 is I was in like late grade school when Edison format was very popular. So I had Edison decks built like pretty early on, like max rarity, because I think it was when TCG players started like being a thing, I guess. People like, you could like very easily order cards that were a certain condition and like get them and whatnot, and that was really cool. So I was always interested in Edison format, and I was like pretty surprised that no one played it, because I really liked like Quick Draw, and I really liked Black Wings, and I really liked Disaster Dragon. Like those are the three decks that I had built in paper in 2021. And I was like, I'm surprised nobody plays it online, because like the format's really good, and like the back and forth feels a little bit more balanced than Goat, because like in Goat you have really swingy cards. Like Pot of Greed is a really swingy card, and there are ways to balance it out, of course, but there's also some really swingy cards that people don't really talk about in Goat format, like Cyberjar, like cards like this that I don't really love. You know what I mean? Like I don't love that there's a format where a card like this is like legal and that's like the most played. You know, like there's just too many cards like that in Goat format where like Trap Dust Shoot is at 3, and like when I played Goat format back in the day, nobody played this card, but people play it now, and it's fucking annoying to get hit with, especially like as consistently as in Goat format. It's at 3, so like here you can even check like Goat format, it's unlimited, which is crazy. So yeah, I was just like, Edison format seems to be the most balanced power. It's like a low power format, and I tried a couple of the other ones out with some friends in Discord in 2021, and they weren't hitting the same way. So we all found that like Edison was like the most addictive. Like it was just the format you could keep playing over and over and over again, and it was fun. And the pace of the game was really fun too. Like it's very back and forth, but it's still relatively quick. You can finish a match in like 15-20 minutes if you're playing at a reasonable pace. And every deck that we were playing was fun. Like it wasn't like whack. Do you think DDV is more annoying than Dust Shoot? Yeah, that's the one thing Goat does have right, is deck dev is limited. In Edison, it's at 3, which is annoying. But hope you're doing well, Tim. Good to see you. Glad to hear you're on the Riftbound kick. That game is popping. Anyway, so in 2021, I was like looking for people to play. And I was like, fuck, nobody wants to play this shit. And there was a bunch of Goat format people playing Goat format. And I was like, man, Edison format rules though. We should play some Edison format. And like slowly but surely, like a couple people were down to play. And it was really hard to get like 50 people to play, because nobody was about it at first. It was actually like a lot of effort. What's up, BLT Sandwich? How you doing? Dust Shoot is at least fun to use. Yeah, Dust Shoot is a little bit more balanced than Deck Devastation Virus. You only take one monster, has to be a monster. It scales poorly later into the game, etc. Poppy says every event shows Chaos is better than the rest of the decks. I don't wholly agree with that. I actually think Chaos is not as overpowered as everyone thinks with Go format. But I have similar opinions on Edison format. I just think Chaos is the easiest to use. My opinion is that like as metas get developed, more and more people play the easiest to use decks, not necessarily the best decks. I think metas are shaped more around what deck is simplest to play at the high level than what deck is the best at the high level. You can make an argument that the deck that's simplest to play at the high level is the deck that is the easiest to play at the high level, but I don't think, for example, like things like Black Wings or whatever is like necessarily better than whatever else. Anyway, moving on. I started getting this idea like, oh, we could have like a YouTube channel, because like YouTube reaches a lot of people, and there's got to be some people out there who like want to play Synchro era Edison, like Synchro era Yu-Gi-Oh. And so we started this Yu-Gi-Oh channel. It was like me and like James Ark. We started this Yu-Gi-Oh channel, the one you're watching right now. and we were just posting like shit post videos for like a couple months, and then we threw a tournament, an online tournament, and then like 60 people played in that tournament, and I was like, okay, wait, this is a lot of people. Like, that's actually legit. We can make this like huge. And at that point, I was like kind of curious to see how far we could take it, because like 60 people for an online tournament was a lot back then. Like, nowadays it doesn't sound that much because we've had 4 years of that, right? But before anyone else, like before anything else was happening, like that was a big deal. And we were kind of like pioneering it, right? Like, Go Format did it a little bit, but they weren't getting the same numbers Edison was getting, because I think we were using the tools a little better. And I think the format's a little bit better for like hype coverage. So like, yeah, and we started streaming the tournaments. People really liked it, and then it got bigger and bigger. It got a little bit of mainstream like YouTuber attention, and the next year, James and I had a disagreement, and I was like, well, I want to do this tournament series thing. I'm gonna do it no matter what. And so I started using the channel like more on my own, and I was like, I'm gonna throw this tournament series, and I'm gonna bring a lot of people together, because my goal after COVID was like, Yu-Gi-Oh should bring people together and not do that. And I felt like what was happening with modern Yu-Gi-Oh was like, man, the modern Yu-Gi-Oh people were so toxic. There were some old heads that were toxic. I mean, I'm toxic too because I play Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, like that's just how it goes. But like, the vibe was like kind of off, and the tournament vibe was kind of off. Like, I went to a couple YCSs and I was like, this is fucking ass, bro. And so like, I was like, we need to throw our own shit, but instead of like a tournament, it's like a tournament / like once in a lifetime experience, like a fucking event, you know? I was like, this needs to be like the fucking move. So we started throwing, I started throwing RBTs, and I got together with a bunch of really cool people all over the world to throw them. And like, I've worked with like maybe 1,000 people on RBTs before, like up till now. No, maybe not 1,000, maybe like 500. I've worked with like maybe 500 people on RBTs, and that's really sick to say. Like, after throwing about like 30 of them. But basically what happened was like, I was like, we're old, and like what's happening with like Yu-Gi-Oh events now is like kind of ass, and Konami kind of sucks balls, and like nobody wants to fucking play modern Yu-Gi-Oh that's our age. Like, we all have kids, and like we all have a job, and we have like fucking time that we can't spend like learning what fucking restrictions that like whatever like Malice card has, you know what I mean? Like, we can't, like, we don't have time for that. Anyone who has a fucking life understands why nobody plays modern Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, you just don't have time for all that shit. You know what I mean? And so we were like, yeah, we didn't fuck with the prize support Konami was giving out, so we made our own fucking prize support. Like, we didn't fuck with a lot of shit, so we just started doing it ourselves. And like, yeah, that's kind of where it's at. I mean, there's a lot. I'm skipping over a lot here. Like, the first few RBETs with Collectible Exchange and Yggdrasil went really well. That was like a big moment for like the community, I think, because like we were all like, we all kind of came together, and we were just like, okay, who has the venue, who has the fucking this, who has that, and like who can contribute what, and like who can contribute the coverage and the marketing, and like we all had something to contribute to the scene, and we all like came together to make the RBETs happen, and it was really sick, and it felt really cool. And like, huge shout out to, I think it was SoCal Retro Yugs. SoPal and Chaos Sorcerer seem like natural fits here. They're not. Full stop. They don't do anything here. You Demise, blow up the field, and then you attack with Demise, and then you just play defend the castle. But Demise, blow up the field special SoPal just fucks up your Christia, or fucks up your potential Demise blow up on the next turn. You're so washed out of advanced hate, the constant changes the meta. Getting back in the game with Edison has been fantastic. I'm glad you like it, Immortal Goofy. I'm glossing over a lot, though. We went to a lot of different cities. I think we've thrown RBTs in almost every major city across the U.S., and yeah, thank you for the gifties, Poppy. Much appreciated. Tim's gonna enjoy the members only content now. But yeah, and then we've recently expanded to Europe. So Paris, Vienna, Berlin. Paris is happening in July, and there's a link for signups for that in the description or in the Discord if you haven't joined already. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know. I like wanted to do Yu-Gi-Oh related stuff with like people who touch grass, you know? Because I have a lot of friends who like played Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day, who I would consider to be quote unquote normal people, who I wanted to see and hang out with, you know what I mean? But like, I didn't want to be like, hey, study this fucking spreadsheet so we can hang out again. Like, it just doesn't hit the same when you're like, I'm getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And then it's like you have to do a month's worth of homework just to understand the meta that's going to change the next month. It's like so stupid. Come back to New York, please. You went to the other one and you want to play again. I want to throw another one in New York. I think someone has talked to me about a venue in New York at Genesis, so we're going to try to make that happen. Frog combo players be like. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think those combo decks are fine and all, but they're all glass cannon in Edison, so it's like nice. Like, you can just like hit them with an interactive piece and they're like, well, shit, my entire deck loses. Like, against Frog Combo, if you special a Christia game 1, you're just like, well, I guess I just win. Like, fucking deck doesn't do anything into a Christia, you know? So there's, like, lots of hard counters to that shit. Can't wait to RBT. You live in Chicago. You heard there's a monthly 70-player tourney. Oh, yeah, dude, there's hella players in Chicago. Some of my favorite players are in Chicago. Fucking Hector, obviously, and Metaphos, and yeah, all those guys. I think Eric Shen is also out there. He streams the monthly. Yeah, definitely go check it out. Those guys are awesome. They have a really good community out there. When RBT in Italy, you were never there. I am gonna figure that out. That's been I think I have a meeting for that coming up soon. I forget when that's happening. RBT is your only vacation use. Don't worry, Leon. Don't worry. We have a meeting for that coming up soon, I believe. I don't know. It's lit. Yeah, RBT's been like, it's been sick. And like the cool thing about RBT is it's inspired other people to do their own thing. Like there's a ton of other tournaments now. So like even if you're a fucking Twitter psycho and you hate me, then you can go to someone else's tournament and play Edison, and that's totally fine. And you don't have to have anything to do with me, which is tight. Like that's a W in my opinion. I like that. I think like everybody wins in Edison format. It's like such an everybody wins format, which is why it's nice. RBT at Genesis was so nice, man. Went so well. Yeah, that event went perfectly. It was literally a perfect event. It was such a nice time. And like getting to go watch, even though you sucked, you did all right, man. Honestly, you did all right. The RBT indie list had Sork and Sopal. Yeah, but that list also sucks. Have you played it? Like, if you play the list, you'll understand why Sork and Sopal are not good. Reset and fix your graveyard if you do intend to protect the castle primarily. What am I resetting my graveyard for if I'm protecting Demise? You have to cut good cards to play those cards. And they're just bricks. Love the Dark Gaia deck better. Same, Robert. Same, bro. That one is better. Is a better deck than this. This deck has some interaction like Herald of Orange Light, which helps you into some matchups, but I think the Dark Gaia deck is just Chad. I think this is it. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the one. I will build this in paper and make a video on it. Mark my words. It'll happen. Maybe not this month, but by next month it will happen. In your latest Dragon list, would you drop to Lightning Vortex? Friend likes frogs and sick of Duplock. There's different play patterns, Malky, to deal with the Duplock, but I think the problem here is like if you build the deck for your friend and if you build the deck for tournament, you have to play it two different ways. Like if I'm building a deck to only play against one guy who knows what I'm playing, that's very different than if I'm building a deck to play against a tournament. And also, are you playing full matches with your friend or are you just playing game ones? If you're playing full matches, then just side frog hate and beat him every match. And eventually he'll get sick of it and switch off frogs. Can you make a deck with preparation of rights? I was trying to, actually. Let me show you what I was thinking about. This one? No, it wasn't this one. I had a different one. Oh, I did. I was playing it with this guy. Forget exactly how it was going. This was a nice little layer wire Javelin Beetle setup that I was going for. Like you search Javelin Beetle off Senju, pitch it to trade in or DDR or whatever, and then your layer wires are live. There was a thought process here, but this never amounted to much. It's just another shitty Gaia OTK at the end of the day. But for preparation of rights, I'd recommend maybe relinquished or whatever. I've posted a relinquished video before. Helps to throw off your opponent. You actually own the guy deck and paper it's based. Yeah, it's so good. The one I was thinking about was like this Paladin guy. This card's really interesting. Like, it auto pops Raikos, it runs over Shuras and shit. It's light dragon, which is really good. And then you can maybe play this in like a Disaster Dragons shell. And play like Luster Dragons and shit. And Blue Eyes. Like, this is like something you could play. And play Manju. And then play like the rest of the dragon stuff. I don't know exactly how the configuration would look, but this is like a concept. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Concept. Red Eyes, Blue Eyes type concept. I'm sure there's something here. Trunade maybe. Heavy Storm maybe. Probably Megamorph. Because there's a magic number where if you Demise, activate, and blow up the field, then you have a 2400, and then Red Eyes is 2800, and you just need another 2800 to win. So that's either a Megamorph or another Red Med. So like Megamorph kind of supplements the Demise OTK in this deck. This is one way you could approach the Preparation of Rites, because then you have Paladin, and then you can reuse your Advanced Ritual Art. Future Fusion, yeah, Future Fusion, of course. You can do more with this type of thing. I was thinking about this after RBT at Genesis because someone played this at RBT at Genesis or something very similar, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. I don't have his exact list on hand for you, but the concept of this is there's overlap between the engines where like Advanced Ritual Art sets up your grave with either Blue Eyes or Luster Dragon for the Red Eyes. I wish Prep had better targets. Yeah, it has some good ones. Like, let's look at them actually. Level 7 or lower. So you've got Divine Grace, she's okay. You've got Garlandolf. He's okay. He's pretty good. And then you've got Relinquish, which is insane. Relinquish is like the best one. And then you got Paladin, which is kind of a sleeper, and Lycanthropy, which is like a sleeper as well. Some of these other ones are kind of like questionable, but what does this guy do? Each time your opponent activates a spell card, put one spell counter on this. Well, that sucks. The first spell card is going to kill him. What does this guy do? Once per turn, you can remove and play one normal monster from your graveyard. This card gains attack equal to that normal monster's attack until the standbys of your next turn. You can play this guy too. He's kind of cool. You wrote it for this. I don't know what the fuck this is for though. You like banish normal monsters with him and then like set shit up. Advanced Ritual Art, spam it, bring him out. Banish like the 2000 normal monster and make him 25. It's like fine. There's like a bunch of different ways you could approach this. Just having special summons is pretty cool. Having ways to pop Raiko or special Blue Eyes from your deck is kind of sick. Big problem for Prep is getting the spell in the grave. Yeah, you have to find the Advanced Ritual Art like fast. You can still use Prep without the spell in the grave, but it just searches the guy, so it's like obviously worse. Like, it's not ideal. But if you build your deck to find Advanced Ritual Art, then you'll find it. Like, it's not a hard card to find. You have at least 7 ways to search it. So, what's RBET at Genesis? RBET stands for Really Big Edison Tournament, which is a tournament series that I run. And basically what it is it's an in-person tournament series. They're usually like Yu-Gi-Oh! Regional size, between 200 and 400 players-ish. And they're at different events. So most recently we were actually at Genesis, which is a convention. And it's very confusing because Konami, immediately after I announced this tournament, decided to name their alt format Genesis. So a lot of people get confused, which is like, it has to be intentional, right? But there's this big convention where there's a lot of like fucking fighting games and like a lot of different tournaments for different games. And Edison format was there through RBET, and it was really sick. And there was like a bunch of players. The tournament did well. The event went well. There's unique prizing specifically for this event that you can only get at that event type shit. Like, So it's like a in-person community ran type tournament. I don't know if that explains it or not, but yeah, you can find the full coverage of the event like on this channel. So if you go to my live tab on YouTube, you can find full coverage from the event, or you can find the top cut deck list from that event in the videos channel as well, which is the vibe. I really have peak viewers when I was breaking fast. I need to eat dinner, but I have a dinner meeting at 7:30, so I'm like just starving, bro. This is brutal. Anyway, this is one way you can approach preparation of rights. Obviously, if you've seen my relinquished video, then you've seen that you can play it with relinquished very effectively. It's the only way to play Edison because Konami's hot trash and Kill Time Wizard RBT all the way. There's actually a couple other people throwing tournaments now. It's not just me. So it is one of the only ways to play Edison at that level now, but it's not the only way, which is nice. So it means I can actually go and play in these tournaments. Definitely consider supporting other community ran events over Konami events because you know what they say. If it's a corporation running it, fuck it. If it's the community running it, then pull up and show some support. That's how I think about it. That's like my approach to it. I think if you're a corporation or a company, then there's like, you're selling me something and the vibe is off. But if it's like if it's like just a community fucking party event, then pull up, bro. And it's just people doing it for love of the game, which is that's what loving the game actually means to me personally. May mean certain things to different people. Maybe loving the game to the people on Twitter means spending more money on the product than they should. I don't know. I don't really know what their idea of loving the game looks like, but hey, here we are. Anyway, next fucking deck. Yugioh. I like this deck so much. I think this might be one of my favorite decks. This deck is peak. I'm going to be building it in paper for sure. Because I like this deck. I might not go with the 3 Brute Drago, 3 Shonen Jump Dark End Dragons, 3 Psychic Life Trancers, but you never know. You never know. Sometimes you need a Mog. Oh, I wonder if Nick is still here. Nick said, which Dark Gaia is your favorite? Did I answer that question already? I forgot. I'm sorry, Nick. If you're seeing this, I'm sorry, Nick. I forgot to answer. Let's play again. Let's go game. Let's duel, boys. We got about a few more minutes. We can play some more duels. Allure kind of bait in Gaia. I disagree. Oh, we got slashies. Let's go. Look how fun. He's picking paper. Fuck. I think Allure is very good. I think you have multiple searchable darks, and it sets up for the DDR play. Yeah, like in this hand, I would love to have an Allure. In most hands, you'd love to have an Allure. Future Fusion. Revealing Dark Gaia. Or not Gaia, regular Gaia. Regular Gaia. Ew, gross. Cringe. Dark Gaia, Chad, Moggs. Regular Gaia, ew. Ew, what is that? Disgusting. Sickening, really. Set monster, pass. Draw is upstart. Alright, give me an Allure off the top. I need this. Or should I Manju first? Probably. Okay, if I Manju, am I getting Demise or Contract? Probably Contract. Normal Manju. Activate the effect. We'll get ourselves our little Contract. If I had upstarted, would I have won the game? No, I would have drawn Dark Fusion. I need a trade-in or an Allure off the top, because I need 2 freshies. So, it would have been a good Dark Fusion here, but it wouldn't have been game-winning, right? Does he switch all of them? Oh, he switches all of them. It actually would have been game-winning. No! Fuck! I'm ass, bro. Alright, Upstart Goblin. Alright, I'm ass. Okay, there's Dark Calling. We're pretty close to winning here. I actually don't want to get rid of the tokens. I want them to still be there. So I think I attack the set monster. If it's Raikou, that's good. It's Tomato. Oh, shit. Alright. Sure. That's fine. It's Sangin. I need a fusion spell to win this one. I'm really close to winning, though. I need a fusion spell or I need a megamorph. Enemy controller, sack Sangan. Take Manju. That's fine, I think. I'm so much happier he didn't set that card. Like, that would have been much harder for me to beat had he, like, set it or something. There's Rescue Cat. That's also probably fine as long as he doesn't hit Heavy Storm or Dark Calling. Yup. If he makes Urbellum, then it's bad for me. But I think he's going to make Stardust based off of the play he's making here. Sure. Gonna hit Mass Beast. That's fine. Are running the Valkyrian just as discard fodder? Yeah, that is the point, yeah. Gonna hit Contract. That's fine. So the hand is still the same. I still need to hit. I'm just happy he didn't Urbellum me. Urbellum would have been the worst case scenario. Make Power Tool? Oh, this is like a combo deck. Wait, he could have killed me then, no? Yes. Maybe not. We have one draw step. Those are actually kind of the perfect discards for us. 3 autonomous. What is he going to autonomous back? Manju? Pay 15. Oh, that makes things easier too. If I draw a Manju, I also win because he paid that life. He's going to go second Power Tool, most likely. Interesting decision. I would have maybe made Stardust there. Mark, okay. Just follow up. Set back row, pass the turn. Draw is going to be Lava Golem. Does that do it? I think that does it. Hold on. I think we win. So let's go ahead and Heavy Storm. Okay. So this is 6,700 and then this gets the last 1,000. I think we win. Wow, why did he autonomous? That does not make sense at all. I'm gonna Dark Calling. Okay, that's gonna resolve. Let's see, we're gonna banish Mass Beast from the grave. Valkyrian from the hand. Him not converting those tokens is gonna cost him so fucking much. Now we go battle phase. Attack the token. Activate the effect. He'll take 6,700, drop to 800. I'll drop Lava Golem, and then he'll die unless he has another enemy controller. Take out the power tools. Does he have another enemy controller? He kills me if he has another enemy controller, but he would have said it, I feel. Let's fucking go. That's why, dude, I was so scared of him saving that enemy controller. Holy shit. Dude, this deck is good. What the fuck? This deck is good, bro. This deck is just legit. Alright? We need our effect negation, though. This matchup will be hard. This matchup will for sure be hard. This is not a matchup where Decree is going to do enough. We need Space Typhoon specifically. This is a hard matchup. Such a strange matchup. Okay, so I got to bring in these negates. I've got to bring in... I got to cut Gorz. Gorz is bad here. And Decree. Okay, but now I'm going second. I really do want Space Typhoon or My Body as a Shield or something like Force Through, but I think Space Typhoon's a little bit better. He seems like a one back row type guy. This can also hit the equips if I need to just survive. What's your plan if we see Oppression? You lose 99% of those with Gaia. So the plan is to spam Lava Golems to clear their board, drop Gorz, until you find Heavy Storm, Drunade, Royal Decrees. You could also side Breakers if you want to, or you could, you know, just do other shit like beat down with Guardian and chill with Manju until you find an out. You have a lot of ways to dig to an out. You can put Megamorph on your guy, make him like start attacking. Like Megamorph on a Manju is 2,800 under Oppression, which is like solid. There are some plans. You could just like try to stick an early Demise. Ideally, you just hope to fade. I think that drawing up, what is drawing Oppression? What are the odds of that? It's like a 2 of in a deck. Sorry, I think one moment. Do we side out the DDR for the Space Typhoon? I think we do. Okay, we're gonna do that. And then we'll go. Okay, cool. That should be good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, he's playing 60 cards. I didn't even notice. What the fuck? I didn't even notice. Okay, we drew Space Typhoon instead of DDR. I'll see how much that matters. Extra life points is not good. Actually, that means we can't Megamorph. There's set monster. He's probably playing Tomato here. We get destroy. Our hand is just destroyed if we fucking do anything wrong here. Are 3 Seal of Discord mandatory for Ezreal? Yeah, they are. Unfortunately, you can get Chinese ones though. They're pretty cheap. Tim. Fucking think. Set card is Tomato. I get hand rip once. I'll set Typhoon and pass. I don't really know how we can get super fucked here. He probably doesn't have cat access. But he might. Oh, it's Raikou. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I don't think Raikou's very good here, but maybe he plays it because it's like a cat target. I'm not certain how, like... He has cat access in 60? I fucking hate this game. I fucking hate this game. You tell me raw open monk spell in fucking 60? I hate this game. This guy sacked me, bro. It's valid, you know, that's what his deck does. But it's still kind of bullshit. I'll say it. He's going to hit a couple of blanks, and it's not going to be that big of a deal, but... It's pretty annoying. I won't lie. Please hit Val. Oh, he hit Manju. No. He hit Manju, chat. My comeback play. Oh, that's so bad. He hit the Fiends. He hit my 2 Fiends. He opened Future Fusion Cat last game in 60. Can't make this shit up, bro. He's gonna go Power Tool Catastor. I would have maybe made... Yeah, it's fine. Doesn't matter. I don't know how I get out of this without like a trade-in chain. But this matchup is bad because like you can't really take your time. Oh, that's not bad, I guess. I didn't see what he searched, but I have to do this or I lose. Pass turn, he'll take 1,000. I think I just lose this one. I think I'm just dead. Any other monster here is fucking... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, sick, bro. Sick stuff. Alright, this game... I'm bringing Gores back in, I think. I didn't draw a Guardian. I played 3, and he drew fucking Monk, Spell, Raikou to open for it. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. I'm going to bring Gores back in over maybe a... Gaia? No, Gaia's like does something actually. Trade in, get Demise, and contract would have been based. That would have been good. I still probably would have lost to the Mark of the Rose or the autonomous follow up, but would have been good. I hate Space Typhoon. I'm taking that shit out. I'm going first, right? So. Fuck it, we ball. Yeah, he has too many ways to deal with Space Typhoon. I don't really like it. I get to go first. Yay. How much you want to bet he opens, like, Mind Control Rescue Cat this game? Okay. This hand is good. This hand is good. I just need to take some damage. And then we're okay. Hey, Manju. Let's see the... Mass Beast. Pass. I just need to take a little bit of damage, that's all. Just the tiniest amount of damage. Perfect. That's actually perfect. Thank you. I needed that, actually. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's see it. Does he have Solemn Judgment? 1 in 60? Okay, that's Solemn Judgment. Alas. Alas. He has Solemn Judgment. And what's the move now? So I can't actually win. Well, I can, but it's ugly. I think we pass. I don't think this matters. I don't think he's pressuring me in an effective fashion. Airbellum here obviously sucks. He does play 3. He does play cat. Jesus Christ. You can't make this shit up. All 3 games. This time. That's fucking crazy. I don't think there's really any terrible hits from here. I'm just going to concede. GG's. GG's. Oh, must be nice, man. Must be nice not to brick on equips or airbellums and to draw raw cat solemn in fucking... Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. To be fair, we're playing a Saki deck too, so... But, yeah, that was probably one of the harder matchups because he's an OTK deck and he, like, pressures the hand. But that's not a real matchup. Like, you won't run into that in tournament, so it doesn't really matter. Like, this deck is built for tournament. You could build this deck differently to deal with decks like that. Play Demise, Jin. How are you doing that, Rafa? How are you summoning Demise with Jin? What's your 5-star? Because Jin is 3-star, right? The one that everyone talks about, this one. What is the 5-star you're going for? Because it has to be exactly 8. I believe End of the World is exactly 8. Right? Level exactly equal. So, like, what's your 5-star? How do you plan on getting to that? 8 or more? No. End of the World is exactly equal. So it's a little bit more awkward. If it was 8 or more, then it'd be no problem. You just add on the Jin. Contract with the Abyss is also exactly equal. So the only ways you could really do it, these 2 ways in Edison format, are both exactly. Most ritual spells are 8 or more, I believe. Or it's like equal to or more. I know Black Illusion is. Black Illusion Ritual says level 1 or more. But for some reason, End of the World is like exact. It has to be exactly. I don't know why. So if that's the case, you need a 5-star to go with the Jin. You have Jin access, which is like Armageddon and Greffer, but the problem with that is those are only 4. So you either need 4-1-3 or you need 5-3. Nick Tay says, really? Really to what? I don't understand. Play Dark Greffer, send level 1 and level 3 plus Greffer equals 8 stars. So you're saying play 2 different Jins. And you have to draw one of them. That could work. That could work. The problem is then you'd need Dark Greffer, Jin, Ritual Spell, and Demise. So it's a 4-card combo. One of those cards is not tutorable. It's going to be the Jin. It's doable. It's definitely doable. Advanced Ritual Art is a decent way to play this. You run 2 betas and an Archfiend Soldier. Yeah, the problem is that means you have to play those cards. And then you will draw them because you're playing 3 bricks. So I don't think that like playing bricks in a deck that doesn't need to play bricks, beyond like Valkyrian, of course, is really necessary. But yeah, I think that's interesting. That's a pretty resilient towers, right? Because it can blow up the field, it's unaffected by traps, and your opponent can't special summon. Like, what are the ways they get out of that? It's literally just like spell cards, right? It's literally just brain control. Rafa's cooking here. Hold on, let me see. You're actually cooking here. So like if you do this and then Demise, this is actually sick. Okay. Greffer, of course. And then you'll play Summoner Monk because you want to get Greffer, of course. Oh no, wait, you can't do that. Let's see. Oh no, you can. I thought Summoner Monk made it so it cannot be tributed, but this card, Monk can't be tributed. Or like Blizzard gets you. What? Yeah. So reinforcement of the army. find Grepher, and then obviously Monjun and that stuff. So end of the world type shit. And you basically spend the game trying to get to this guy with that combination of cards. Huh. That's pretty good. That's actually kind of nasty. So for those of you guys who don't know, this card says the ritual monster ritual summon with this card is unaffected by trap cards or effects. That's fucking crazy. And then this guy says if this card is face up on the field, your opponent cannot special summon. So their only outs are going to be like Brain Control, Book of Moon. And if they don't have that, then they just die to this guy, right? No, I guess Kalut. Blackwing, Blizzy, make Bryo. No, you can't do that because this guy says they can't special summon. So they can't special summon and they can't affect them by trap cards. So it has to be like Kalut or Gale or like something that doesn't special summon. Yeah. I think Kalut being an out is a problem. That complicates things. Ancient Geartown and Giltron and trade in this. You could do that too. I just think like if you're trying to towers up a Demise, you need to beat Kalut, right? So you'd probably play like Hedge Guard or something to counter Kalut. I don't even really know. That you'd have to find a way to counter Kalut. That's like gonna be your big killer, Kalut Honest here, and Gale somewhat. But yeah, you could also just OTK with Giltron, then you don't even really need the tower shit, honestly. You just need this guy. But yeah, you could definitely go Gear Town route. That's an interesting way to build this deck. I'm curious to see if someone can figure this out, because like being unaffected by traps and then making it so your opponent can't special summon is a really good combination of effects. That's like a really, really good combination of effects. In Edison especially, like uniquely good. And the fact that he can blow up the board too means like they can't just like set a Raikou to stall, because if they set a Raikou, he just blows it up and then it doesn't matter. What if this was somehow part of Ritual Fairies? You could maybe make that work. And then you could also build a Tower's Ruin. And then you'd have like Herald of Orange and shit. Yeah, you can maybe make that work. But you're looking at like, I think this Grepher package, you're looking at least like a 10 card inclusion. So you have to find 10 deck spots for it in the Fairy build, which is hard already. Because that build is like awkward. You could cut out the do names. Like if you cut out the do names, then you can maybe make it work. Like don't play Advanced Ritual Art. And since this guy's acting as Christia, you don't really need Christia on top of that. You could just use the Heralds and the DD Crows and shit. Herald to beat Kalut. Yeah, Herald could beat it. Hedgeguard could beat it. Basically all your hand traps. You want to use hand traps to defend Demise. That's kind of the idea. That's really interesting. I'd never thought of that, Rafa. That's a great suggestion. I think this guy only has one printing, too. It's like a secret rare or something like that. If someone figures this out, that's pretty cool. It is really unfortunate it loses to Kalut. I think if you could figure out the Kalut problem, this would be very good. But if you can't figure out the Kalut problem, then it's not quite good enough. But man, it is really close. That is actually really crazy how close that is. Like, unaffected by traps and your opponent can't special summon. There isn't really anything like that in Edison format. That like both floodgates the special summon and floodgates the back row. It's like a Jinzo Christia in a crazy way. But it's one-sided too. Like, you could still use your own trap cards because it just makes him unaffected by the trap cards. Not like, you know what I mean? It's not like negating all trap cards or something like that. That's really cool. I have to think about this. Let's see. So you said you play with Gear Town. Don't celebrate Jin, he's toxic. I feel like you have Jin PTSD. The D in PTSD stands for Jin. That's crazy. No, I feel like this could cook, bro. I feel like this could cook. Yeah, this is kind of nasty. I wonder if there's another way to make this, like, what else are you doing with Grepher beyond that, right? Like, is Grepher just to set up the Armageddon play? If you don't have the Armageddon stuff, then the Grepher's kind of bad. Like, maybe you should also be playing Necrogardna to stop the Kalut push. Yeah, Necrogardna makes perfect sense, actually. Because it helps counter that Kalut push. And you can send it off Greffer. Ultimate offering plus Senju plus Manju. You could do that too. You're probably playing just max copies of these cards. Like just to search stuff. And you're probably playing, like we said, Herald of Orange. Because it stops shit. And you need to be able to make sure End of the World resolves. So like Solemn, Dust Shoot, and Royal Oppression are going to give you issues. So you probably still want Herald of Purple like 1. And you can maybe go a Herald of Green route, because most of the stuff that's going to stop this guy is spells. Wabaku, not ideal though, because your Demise destroys the board. Yeah, that's the hard part, isn't it? Maybe side the purple lights. Dude, this is sick. What the fuck? I'm just now noticing this style of deck, and I'm like, this actually just works. You build an unbeatable Demise, and then you mog everyone. That's so sick. Probably still play Megamorph, because this card's great. It's like a big Demise card. Man, Rafa, dude, what the fuck? That's such a good idea. That's actually such a good idea. You can maybe even play Upstart. Like, you could just, because you just want to see the Jin plus Greffer combo. Right? And you need more spells for Monk anyway. Fairy, no. I mean, you need to stop Kalut. How are you stopping Kalut, Rafa? If you can't stop Kalut, then it's just not, like, it's not working, you know? You build a Tower's Ruin, too. Maybe play Honest. I don't know how good the fairy stuff is, though. I don't know how good it is, but I feel like the Herald of Orange makes sense. And then, like, I don't know, fucking Heavy Storm or something. Fucking one more spell card so that your guy actually does something. Your monk actually does something. Is this just good? Hold on. No, it's not enough spells for monk. The Honests might need to be spells. Wow. This is cool. Is there a way to put... Oh, dude, I just fucking had the best idea. Hold the fuck up. Hold on, guys. What if... Hear me out. What if... Instead of Honest... So, look at this. Demise has 1 axe, right? He has 1 axe. But he has 2 hands. So I feel like he could have another axe. I feel like he could have 2 axes. Axe maxing. And then you put an axe on him, and then he's bigger than Kalut. 2 axes. The axes, if you will. When they ask if you like XCs, no, I like axes. Bro, this is genius. Okay, we gotta test hand this. Hold up. Axe of Despair makes too much sense. It's too much sense. It's how you mog Kalut, too. They're like, oh, Shura Kalut, 3,200. And you're like, 3,400, baby. Axe of Despair. Okay, hold on. Does this work? No. This doesn't work at all. I mean, it's really close. Hold on. It's really close. We just need a Greffer. Or a Jin. We should probably play Foolish. Oh, okay. We need Foolish to get the Jin. Okay. Hold on. Foolish to get the Jin. 1 axe. We'll go 1 axe of Despair. Because he only has one other hand. Hedgeguard, you could play Mark of the Rose. But see, he doesn't have 2 other hands. He only has 2 hands total. He already has 1 axe, so we can give him 1 more axe. Maybe Armageddon Knight. Yeah, maybe. Let's start off with Foolish because it doesn't take the normal. Our normals are kind of... There's a lot of them. Look at this. That's a lot of normals, alright? It's just a lot. So we Sonic Bird. We go get End of the World. We're very close. The bird dies. All right. We draw for turn. There it is. That's what we needed. Is Monk good with not that many spells? I don't know. No Allure? No, I don't know. Maybe Allure is good. So we got Greffer. Now Greffer activates. Pitching the Djinn, sending the other Djinn. Dude, this is kind of nasty. And you enter the world, sack him. You don't have to sack the Greffer. You could even keep the Greffer here. We could sack, like, which one of these? We could sack the Monk, because the Monk doesn't do anything at this point. Special Ruin. And now the opponent, trap cards don't affect Ruin. They can't special summon. The only awkward part is she does die to stuff like flip effects, like Raikon stuff. She's obviously worse here than Demise would be. But just resolving this towers is kind of crazy. That's pretty good. Like, they can't special summon, so it's hard for them to get to ladder to Caius or something like that, you know? Okay, what's up with this? This is so close. Dude, look at this. All we need is a Djinn, and then we, like, lock the opponent. Manju for End of the World. This is really close. Send a photo of your version of deck. You can modify to what you understand. You could send it to me on Discord. So if you're in the Discord, Rafa, you could send it. DM it to me. I will look at it eventually. But the idea here is that he would die and I would draw a Djinn. Watch this. Fuck. Never lucky. If we had drawn a Djinn, this would be it, though. You could, like, Djinn, End of the World lock, equip Megamorph on whatever, and then go to town. As it stands, this is not quite there. Huh. That's crazy, though. If we had the Djinn, like, this would just be, like, a really good hand. Wow. We're drawing it next turn? Never lucky. Maybe Armageddon Knight is necessary. Just because you need to make sure you hit the Djinn. And also, he's the Armageddon Knight, and it's Demise King of Armageddon. Like, how can you not play the Armageddon cards together? That doesn't make any sense, you know? So maybe these heralds get minimized. And we'll put in some Armageddon Knights. And then we'll put in one Honest, because that guy's tight. This is cool. This is a really cool idea. Man, Edison format's so good. You can, like, do whatever the fuck you want. You can just do shit. This is it. This is the play. Just Sonic Bird for it, and then you have it. And you have it with Herald backup. Hey, this is fucking cool. What the fuck? This is awesome. What the heck? That's so cool. Draw for turn. Oh my gosh. Megamorph 2. Pitch the Djinn. Send the other Djinn. And then you enter the world. That's it. That's game. And you Demise with Herald backup. And then you attack for game. And you pull out the field every turn. Maybe this could work with Relinquish as a centerpiece. Can you use 2 Djinns to summon him? Technically, I don't know, actually. I don't know if you can. You're going to have to look up that ruling. Because I think once you use 1, then it meets the 4 requirement. I don't know if you can overpay for Relinquish. But I think there's an issue with Relinquish is that you can't blow up the field. So they can just, like, set flip effect monsters. And then you're just like, okay, what do I do? If you've already equipped something to Relinquish, then you're in a bad spot. So I think Demise makes the most sense because he can blow up the field. Like, let's say they're like, okay, my only out is Raikou. They'll set a Raikou. You can just blow it up. And it's not a problem. This is really cool. This is a really cool idea. I think the idea of this is really cool. I don't know about, like, how easy it would be to execute, but I'll practice with it and see if I can make a deck with it. I gotta go to dinner, guys. I'm starving. I haven't eaten, obviously, since sundown, so... or sun up, so I will see you guys in the next vid. hopefully this was not too much of a negative Nancy stream. I know Twitter is always angry, and my reaction to it is also angry, but hey, it's annoying when you're out here like doing stuff for a lot of people and like working with a lot of people and like constantly putting on, and then some fucking anime profile picture on Twitter is like, I don't like the way you said that. And it's like, dude, who the fuck are you? Like, shut the fuck up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit just triggers me like crazy. And I think Twitter's designed to do that. So, yeah, that's a little bit on me. But, hey, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. A lot of banger matches happened today. And a lot more is coming. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. And you know what the crazy part is? Like, during the live stream, everyone's chilling. Everyone's chilling. The second I end stream, the comment section, when they know I can't say anything back to them, ooh, they're going to be bitches. I can already tell, bro. I can already tell. They're going to be in the comments like, you talked about this for me.